Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
Digimon are gay, Digimon
Oh,
are
get
not
to the other one.
champions.
Okay,
No, I like
this is
Digimon.
yeah, commander's room. Go to
Which one are you playing?
Oh,
Which
I have the
Digimon game
perfect
are you playing?
name for Digimon.
What Digimon game are you playing?
Digimon World 4.
Oh. Have you played Cyber Sleuth?
Wish I could. But
Can you
I'm
not
playing
play
this on
Cyber Sleuth?
an emulator, and I don't think there's an emulator for. Oh wait,
It's
on what
on
console?
Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam, but this was free.
I'm just saying Cyber Sleuth is on Steam. It's Steam. Steam.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
He doesn't have
But
Would
this
money.
you
was
like?
free.
Would you like me to share the library with you so you can play it?
Ooh.
Now that's an interesting proposition.
hey, Rog. I have
Fuck
a
you
great
all.
meme.
Okay, fine, look at memes.
A few moments later, he's like, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I quite like the sound of that game.
And that's just you. I think
Oh
Renamon is
my
over.
god.
And it's gone.
Sorry, but I am a sucker for none other than the
Gaylords?
humanoids, not the furries.
You want about gay?
Actually, if I,
Wasn't
actually,
wasn't there a Digimon that was literally just an angel?
I was gonna
yeah,
say,
and there's one that
there's
was
two.
the demon too. But I
don't they
think
eventually
that are
don't they
Arukenimon
eventually
was the one.
don't most
I
of them
love
just eventually
Arukenimon.
digivolve into a humanoid
No.
for their ultimate forms? I don't know. I haven't
No,
actually
so-
watched the damn thing.
Well, one of them for first goes into a wolf.
Oi.
Another one is
Hello.
like this rose lady. Another one is a massive
Guys,
like what are they called?
another
Not
one I want?
walrus.
The one I
It's
love.
not a walrus, is it? It's a different one. What's it called?
Oh boy.
Arukenimon.
Huh?
Guess what it is?
What?
Well, it's Arukenimon. Do you know Arukenimon?
Arrow? No.
It's basically the only one that is a reference to arachnids.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
From Adventure 2, I think.
Alrighty.
I mean, I just jam out. and watch stuff.
The stream has been live for like 2 minutes.
Oh shit!
Yes,
Hi,
gentlemen.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh no, Iris, that's mute.
Yeah,
I
welcome
was
to
too busy
session
ripping
17.
the crap.
Hello, dearest.
Oh,
Look
God.
at me in all my glory.
Gay.
Yeah.
Very gay.
I feel absolutely glowing.
gay.
I'm vibrant with positive energy.
Okay.
Gay.
One more nuance, and I'm just gonna call it. Well, that was a short session, and
I'm very tempted.
but
Onward.
yeah, so Quirk decided to take not Quirk, well, Quirk, Plucky, Kron in general decided to take a month break, so yeah. And Griselda is not having a greatest of times at the moment, and most likely not be able to join us today. So that leaves only with 4 of you. God damn. So I guess since everybody's present, is everybody ready?
Well, I am.
Get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
So, Ira, Hodart, you.
Hodart, you ready?
Ira's
Oh,
mic
yes.
probably doesn't work. Ira, is your mic working?
Ira, you there?
Yeah.
Ira doesn't respond, so I think her mic is busted.
No.
Oh, I saw a glow, but
It
I
should be
didn't hear
working.
anything. I almost
Is
saw
the input?
Try jacking out the Someone.
Jacking
Okay,
up.
I 100% misheard that. Try jacking off. What?
Me too. Wow. Have you tried turning Discord on and off again?
This all of a sudden got very gay.
Anyways, man, I should really change my the color of the slot I'm in.
Yeah. You gained so many goodies, but also you lost your fire resistance.
Yeah, but look at me. Look at these titties. Yeah, sorry. Okay, it was the last time. It was the last time.
Yeah,
We still don't hear anything. That is very strange.
I'll try another headset. Oh god.
All right.
Only a kobold.
It's either that or you
That
can
is a
try to
true
PS4.
gamer.
The
God
bot seems to be
gamers.
working.
God damn it. Give me a second. I'm just gonna make sure I got everything set up.
I summon thee.
The blue eyes white dragon. Oh, sorry.
Maybe I should get myself Yu-Gi-Oh
Well,
on one of those emulators.
All I heard was like, I summoned thee, and I was like, all I could think of was like, yeah.
That was when I said I summoned. I typed in I summoned thee, and there was animation of Exodia being summoned.
Oh, there we go. I didn't see that part.
I place down the pot of greed. What does it do? It lets me
What?
draw it lets me draw
I-
2 cards.
I'm activating the spell card, Pot of Greed. Ah,
Spell card,
what
pot
does
of
Pot
greed,
of
spell
Greed
card, pot of
do?
greed, spell card, pot of greed, spell card, pot of greed, spell
Pot of
card,
Greed
pot of greed.
allows me
spell
to draw
card, pot of
2
greed.
cards from my deck.
That I so too.
Honestly, I think...
Hyper.
Kaiba!
What wasn't pot of greed like banished?
Yeah, it is. It is forbidden.
It's in the forbidden.
Yeah. Audition was.
It was just too good.
Yeah.
It was.
But the one who headset does nothing. Oh no. Oh no.
That sucks.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, no,
Have you?
no.
Okay, so
Good morning.
voice and video input device. Maybe it has a different code than the other one.
Yeah, if you check in the.
You know that
description.
one.
Oh yeah, also check your
Whammy.
Windows thing if you're in
Voice and
10.
video.
I'll give you a Windows thing.
Oh god, Grisella got her shit kicked in. 13 out of 229. Bias.
Okay.
Pain.
So
pain,
hold
pain.
on. Now I actually remember to look at you. There's actually one thing I have to say.
Yay.
You, my good sir, are getting nothing else than clothing and color change if I redesign you. You're already one of my masterpieces.
The hat makes it all.
One of the blue eyes white dragon.
I swear, you have no idea how much detail there is in just that motherfucker.
I can imagine. I see the feathers.
Ugh,
Is it as
annoying.
much detail?
I'm sorry.
Is there as much detail as in that picture as there is in the blue eyes white dragon?
Maybe.
Yeah. Is your input device set to the right one?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to them like they're dumb?
I mean,
I know people forget. About them
No.
sometimes.
This is my tired. It's 6 a.m. here, guys.
This
Can
is
hear
me
this.
tired.
doesn't recognize my mic. Oh god.
It's not even an option for your input.
You got your phone. You guys have phones, right?
There is a chance that you might need to restart the computer if the computer itself doesn't.
Or
recognize the
restart
mic.
Discord.
Default and another mic. Try another mic. See what happens.
It just goes. We just hear a scream.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Which one was the? What did you use last time?
Okay.
Oh. God damn it. It
Well-
went as good as I could expect it.
We haven't been gaming for a while, and now we're all just really messed up.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Meow.
Araxis.
Everybody.
Hmm?
I technically died once, didn't I?
When?
Yeah, you got finger of death.
Yeah.
I misheard that and heard that you got fingered, and I was like, wait, what?
I meant it to be slightly.
Technically,
I was
I got
hoping
magic
somebody
fingers.
would
I was
mistake it
like,
that way.
sorry, my brain just
Also,
collapsed.
he
and-
Oh
didn't
no,
got-
no!
he
That was kind of the point.
He didn't.
Okay,
he
good.
didn't got finger of death. He got the power killed.
Oh yeah, power word kill. That's
Whatever.
one. It was a
Same
distance.
thing.
The
Same
best part.
thing.
The best part is because you announce yourself who you are to the Lich, and he's like, sus.
I wonder if this is a bad person. Die.
Pew pew.
Honestly, it would have been better if we just killed the fucker, but then again.
You did.
We
still
did
waiting
afterwards.
on
Yeah, but
Ira?
kill first, ask questions later. But then
I
again,
still can't believe none of y'all knew exactly what I was trying to do with the move Earth. Fuck all of you. I
What
was
were you
trying
trying
to
to do?
bury the damn turtle so it wouldn't get hurt when Griselda did the barbarian thing.
I'm pretty sure that that's what happened, but it didn't matter.
Oh,
Also,
okay, sure.
wind elemental on the fire demon.
It's not combat ready.
Uh-huh.
He's more into books than combat.
Yeah, but even in theoreticals, like wind carries
Yes.
a little very fast.
Fire needs oxygen to live. Feed it more oxygen. Yes, that'll stop it.
Who says it was oxygen? It could have been a vortex that was sucking it away.
That's not how
Maybe
air
that
works.
was my intention.
That's not how air works.
Works
An earth elemental would have been better to smother it.
Okay, Ira, come back in. Let me try something. Oh god.
But
Hello?
then again, even better, a water elemental.
Shit, come on. You got your
Tell you what,
phone. You
I'll
got
tell you
your
what would
phone,
be even
Ira.
better.
You should come on Discord more often so you know if your thing works.
Tell you what would be even better. No elemental.
Actually, point about you coming back more often, Ira. We should really play Starbound more often. It's been a while.
I'll try my
Yeah.
phone. We should. I'm gonna be playing Valheim soonish. It's gonna be great.
So, okay.
You said Valheim?
Valheim, yep.
Nice.
Bellend? What?
Valheim. The
I still
Valheim.
can't get the audio to work for me.
You should really just ask someone on fucking Steam, like, why?
Well, because I'll have the same questions. It's like, I have the same problem, man.
Did you try, or are you just gonna assume, like, you got the game a year ago and you even, like, didn't take initiative to, like, solving the problem?
Because it's all internal thing, apparently. Like, something wrong with my computer, and I don't want to go messing with any files.
Sure.
That's what the
Ira,
files?
wanna use the bot?
Sure,
Can you
you
hear
can
me
use
now?
the bot. You can use the bot.
Wait, I think I heard you.
Hello?
Speak.
Can you hear me?
Ira.
Yes! Finally!
Yay!
Yeah,
Everybody! Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I
Oh.
why?
Yeah, you're fine.
Back.
No, I can't hear you.
Back.
Okay, one
All
second.
right.
Don't.
I'm joking.
Okay.
I
So,
can't hear you,
everybody's
Ira.
ready then? Because it's been more than 10 minutes.
Well,
Yes.
That sounds like a 10 minutes problem.
Ken, you there?
I'm here.
Hell yeah. Good. So,
Yeah.
last we fucking left off, you were basically chilling in the demi-plane that was provided to you by Philra, where you basically had a night's sleep and then had I guess, a heart-to-heart moment of, like,
Yes.
just thinking about, like, who the fuck you are, why you're here, and what we should do next. Came back to the material plane to Free's home. Free doesn't have a home anymore. And instead,
Fuck.
this kobold fella by the name of Rograg just comes out naked.
Yay.
Only in
And
the
some
news.
confusion ensues. As you essentially try to oversee what has transpired in the city and decided to basically relocate yourselves in the Bob's Tavern, Grizzy and Rograk duel to see how Rograk fares, and then went to the blacksmith to basically figure out if you can be equipped with something, specifically maces. While Free also had a sudden revelation that her wife, Mary, not a good person. Very not a good person.
Very gay.
And essentially, Free was far broken by the betrayal. And then eventually Free, with the rest of you, kind of made it to the blacksmith whose shop got raided, reassembled one of the forges, from where Rograk you received 2 very nice maces, and Free hammers, maces, potato. Oh God.
Ira. Okay.
And after Rograk tested the weapons on Griselda, basically almost demolishing her in 2 turns. Oh God. Oh God.
No,
Yeah, that's bad.
well, now we hear gray.
Sorry.
Gray
Oh,
I fixed it.
nice.
Oh, you're much better now.
That's
okay.
Okay. Yeah, and technically, last we left off, Free finished the crown with a crackle of lightning, not lightning, but just a booming sound. She vanished, leaving the crown behind. And you're kind of just hanging out by the blacksmith, everyone. I guess. Yeah, I guess Ira was healing Griselda. And yeah, what would anybody like to do?
Ira would like to immediately go to the booming sound that she heard.
I'm not even sure what I'm doing.
I mean, you finished your battle.
Yes, I did. I'm like, he.
And
By the way, Raxus, when they pick up the crown, you can actually show it on the string because it's a PNG.
oh yeah, true. I don't know where it is though.
It's in art. Just scroll up. It's not that far.
Okay.
Like it's really not
Yeah,
far.
yeah. But yeah, making your way to the blacksmith, you just see a crown that is kind of emitting this bright white glow, just in the middle of it by the forge. Free is missing and nowhere to be seen.
Were there anyone in here with Free before?
Nope.
Or was she
Nope.
alone?
Quirk was just minding his own business outside. Griselda and Rograk just had their fight, and you were basically.
Wait, wasn't Quirk literally taken with Zircon and then sent to Knives?
No.
Mm.
He basically made it back to you as you were fighting because he told Zircon told him to basically deal with Knives' problem and then find Zircon because you're gonna go somewhere else.
Okay.
And he basically attempted to find you, which he did. And theoretically, everybody was outside, and Free was just kind of heartbroken and made a crown and just vanished.
Yeah, Ira's going to call out to Free.
No response.
Free?
No response. The entire room, everything is just devoid of any life. There's just the forge that is slowly dying down with its heat. And, yeah.
She would like to see if... She looks at the crown a bit suspiciously. But before doing anything with that, she'd like to investigate if there are any other exits that Free might have taken from here.
No. There's only one exit through the door you came in. You don't know if there's like a secret passage under the boards, since that's where the goblins are. But also, it's too short to just casually walk out. You would need to be on your force to just crawl into the place.
Having seen that, she will bend down and almost touch it to the crown, reach out to it, then stop herself midway before she rummages in her bags and pulls out a scroll of identification that she uses on the crown before
Okay.
actually interacting with it.
So, it reads that it's a crown of Harpy kind. Whoever is attuned to this crown will become the Queen of Harpies. And all Harpies will be eager, in quotation marks, to follow its every whim, wish, and will. Current holder of the crown is unknown.
Rack's just gonna walk in behind. So what's that? Oh, that's really shiny.
What? I don't understand what's happened. Free? She calls out the free again. Free? Are you hiding somewhere?
Sorry, which one was that?
Oh,
Who?
shit.
She takes a look at Rograth, not really knowing what to say.
Sorry, which one was free?
The winged one.
There's two of them.
The harpy.
Oh, the one that looked more like a woman. Okay.
Yes.
The between the two winged ones.
Yes.
No.
And you didn't see her walk out, or anything?
No, I was too busy punching Griselda, weren't I?
It would be funny if the reveal was actually that Ken was actually a female. Oh, Darth, I mean.
Oh, God.
Was that the one? No, I was too busy punching your friend. Don't really know what happened to her.
Oh God, is she all right?
I don't know. It looks like she got turned into a crown.
You look back and you just see Griselda in the doorway, eating,
Yeah.
in pain, but she still had that smile of like, yeah, I won.
Griselda, are you sure you're fine? You don't want any more healing?
No, no, I'm fine. Yeah. I didn't die, did I?
Wow,
Very fair
good
point. She didn't.
impersonation. I would believe 100% that Griselda was here.
Griselda, Bree is gone. I can't see her anywhere. You didn't notice anything strange happening?
Well, I suppose you can say that she's now free.
I doesn't look amused.
I waited so long to hear that, and I'm not even there to hear it.
And she not knowing really what to do. She will pick up the crown.
It is cold to the touch, even though there is barely any metallic, mostly bone and ivory. But yeah, it's slightly glowing in your hands.
And I'm not there, right?
You're there.
Where were you actually last session?
It's been a minute. I'm not 100% sure. I'm there.
Yeah, you went with Free, and Quirk kind of stayed behind to speak with Zircon. Then Zircon fucking
Aha.
gave him the scare of God into him, and then he decided to follow all of you. But yeah.
He disappeared. Would it be safe to assume that Free is somehow stuck inside that thing?
What? So she's not very free.
Back inside it. Are we able to release her, or what should we do? I'm not sure.
Do you want me to try and smash it?
I'd
I don't think
say we give it at least a couple days. If not, if she doesn't appear out of it anymore, then we assume that she's stuck.
Do you want me to smash it?
no, please not.
Probably not the best idea. She just finished making it.
So Quirk just kind of, with a cough, just kind of interrupts you all and says, so, had a talk with Zircon.
Who?
The dude that is in everybody's dreams. Oh yeah, you haven't had any dreams. Weird. I wonder if you get any dreams. Anyway, that's beside the point. We need to speak with Knives, the dwarf fella. Bree knows him. I know him. But I also gotta go for a bit.
Quirk, before you go, could you try locating Free? If she's around. She vanished.
Fine, give me a minute. Almost like a few seconds later, you just see his eyes go milky white for a second. He kind of looks around a bit. Nope. Nowhere within a 1,000-yard radius. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where Knives is, but he should be somewhere around here. And I gotta check with my old contacts. This is getting a bit too political for my taste.
Fair enough.
Guess I could just gonna keep 100. As like within, yeah, holy shit. Yeah. So within like 6 seconds, all of a sudden you just see him just vanish, like a flash of a bluish light.
The flash of brilliance.
And now there's 5.
I really think we should investigate this crown to see if Free is okay.
I'd highly discourage that. I'd say we wait to see if she can make it out on herself own first. In the meantime, we should probably go see this Knives fellow.
Isn't Free the one who knows where he is?
Passive insight for you, Ira. You remember a fellow named Knives? When you went with Griselda to fight Nora, he was a dwarf who was like taking bets with Quirk. And he was also present in the meeting where Father just kind of turned. He's like a very, very, smug looking dwarf. 2 Knives, that's probably the name where it comes from. Accompanied by this blue dragonborn. Last time we saw him, he was kind of in the monastery. Hodor also saw him in the monastery. Same as Griselda. So, yeah.
Should probably look there then.
Yeah, we should do that.
So, is everybody agreeing to go, or is like anything else you
Yeah.
like to?
Because the kobold agrees. I think all of us
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Okay.
He's just sitting there going, I have no idea what's going on, but fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Ira looks a bit down as she walks behind everyone else.
so,
Rograk takes center, like, is at the front, and he's like, let's go!
so it takes you about half an hour to make back to the monastery, which is fully surrounded with people of like Sigmar people, Nor people, very heavily dressed in armor, weapons that are ready, surrounding the monastery, almost like a quarantine zone. But as soon as they see you, before even like uttering a word, they let you pass. They let you go inside. So inside the monastery, all the bookcases, everything has been like destroyed. Not like by the fire or the destruction that happened. Seemed like they purposely destroyed everything. And you see every like a good 2,000 people, also similarly dressed, like gathering books and like stacking them in a specific place, while a few of them are like taking notes or noting what is taken. With some people from the Platinum Seas, which are extremely obvious because in the seas of red there's just spots of blue, uh, heavily armored or finely dressed individuals who receive this as well. You do find Knives just with passive perception, and he's kind of like trying to make his way on the burned down, almost like broken staircases going up floors by the opposite side of where you entered. What would you like to do?
Ira walks up to Knives.
I mean, at the moment, he's like 60 feet up in a very like unsafe, destroyed, what's it called, patio, like a balcony, if you will, that has been like looks at the brink of like destruction and being just tumbled down to the actual floor. So you're gonna call out to him, or you're gonna try actually ascend?
I think I will call out to him. At first a bit too quietly. Knives, and then Knives.
Immediately you hear a bunch of like rumbling sounds, and you see just like a one destroyed plank that is like twists and turns, just kind of breaks down and collapses as he like looks over the ledge. It's like, ah, hi.
We were supposed to talk to you.
About what?
Might we join you up there?
Sure. Watch your footing though. As all of a sudden you just hear like sound like metal clicking, and all of a sudden just a bang on the third floor.
Jumps a bit.
From the rest of your perspective, you see something like combust where Knives stood upstairs, and all of a sudden a door just swings open, and he like walks in, and you just see like bits and pieces of wood get more shaken and looser and just start to fall from this like semi-destroyed stairway. So yeah, who's gonna make the climb, or is everybody just gonna look at Hodor and be like, free trip?
Right now it is
I mean, I'm gonna go up, and anybody who wants to come in,
us
come
three. You can carry the small one. And I'll try to walk up.
Yeah.
Small one. Oi.
So, walking up, every single, it just smells of like burnt wood.
Yeah, she uses enhance ability for her dexterity.
Yeah, it's nothing serious happens, but like occasionally, like you step on the board, it is like burned down and just like immediately snaps under your weight, but you catch your footing. It's still stable, but probably over time, in like maybe in a few days, it would just fully collapse. Because some like patches are still on fire, smoldering. So it's probably the condition's gonna become a lot worse. Hodart, where you are at the moment, where following knives is back at father's office, and the first thing you spot is like a very ingenious lock that was made to this door, just blasted open. There's just a massive hole. And basically you see inside this familiar office, and just knives just immediately going through to the desk and just looking through it, like with almost like a certain frenzy. Like he looks for something very specifically and looks for it very fast. To the point that shelves of not shelves, but like he's like almost like tearing the table itself apart with his knife.
I guess it. Are you looking for something in particular? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
I'm looking for a location. So, our beloved father, he kind of just chuckled himself. That bastard had a living space below the monastery. It was a cozy thing, and we didn't think nothing of it. Now we're not so certain that that little cozy place was exactly the place where he lived in, seeing what he is or what he has become. So I'm essentially looking for clues about its whereabouts. You're free to look around. More eyes the merrier.
Ah, yes. I believe I shall do that.
Yeah. So eventually, Ira, you make it up. Rograk, if you're interested, you also make up. Griselda also makes up. Makes eventually. Occasionally just flinching and stopping, but still moving on.
Yeah, and I was tries to look at her every time she does. Looking concerned.
You know, healing doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. Ira nods and casts an actual healing Griselda for 70 HP.
70 HP, let's go. Okay. So, yeah, she flinches a bit and she kind of straightens her back. Ah, much better. But yeah.
The least I can do.
Hodart, if you wish to investigate the room, roll me investigation.
Doing guidance as well.
Oh yeah. Additionally, roll me with advantage. Because
Okay.
you know all the languages, so it's gonna be.
Well, first, let's do the guidance.
So yeah.
Good
Essentially,
start.
Ira, Grizzy, and Rograk, you make to like the office of Father, and you just see knives, a dwarf, and Hodar start looking for stuff on the table and the surrounding places. And this place is like modest. 4 bookshelves, 4 chairs, 1 table with a bunch of notes and stuff. Plenty of tomes, books lying around. Oh god.
Yeah, it's 26.
Okay. So is anybody else doing something or just waiting?
Ira waits a little bit.
Alrighty. So,
Just chilling.
Um, yeah, it takes you a couple minutes to just scour around through the notes, through the pages, and you find, like, there are plentiful of tomes and there are things you read already, Holdar, in your past. Um, and one of them feels a bit off. Um, it is called A Tome of Demonic Ascensions. And it's a very common tome in the Feywild, especially in the library. Uh, for basically just exploring what a demon needs to do to essentially become superior to its betters and all that. And it's like you've seen it plentiful of times, at least 50 times in your lifetime, read it a few times yourself. Uh, and immediately it catches your eye that the coloration of the tome, which usually is like in crimson and red with black lettering, has this gold sheen with black lettering, which immediately catches you just off. You grab the book and immediately feel that it's hollow, with something inside of it. You open the book, and you see that there is a few stones, similar as ones you've seen before in the mines and whatnot. All glow faintly yellowish, and one of like this bright blue. And there's a key. Key seems to be made of like solid gold, encrusted with a ruby and a diamond. And the lock to this thing looks like the key's lock thing looks very complex, like a four-sided, multiple pins.
Have I come across it in my readings?
About the key, or
Is it the key or the box? Or the thing inside? Oh, we found the key.
yes, you found a
Okay.
key with a bunch of
Ah.
stones. Three gold, like three golden yellowish and one
Just-
bright blue.
It's like he utters out deliberate loud. Huh, fascinating.
You immediately see Knives just kind of look up, and he just like spots the hollowed out book. It's like immediately approaches you with like almost like rushing. It's like, let me see here, as he attempts to snatch the key from you, or you just giving him the key.
Arya picks over it curiously.
He's going to not get, but close the book a little bit and show the title of it. It's like, I found it in this book, which is either quite fitting or quite ironic.
Most definitely ironic. He immediately like slightly opens the book and grabs the key and looks at it. And is like, he looks puzzled but also very confused. The fuck is this?
That is a very good question.
What did you find?
Key and a few stones. Can I do a history check on that stuff?
On the stones?
Well, see if they have any significance.
For the key, you can roll a history. For the stones, roll me Arcana.
Okay, well, let's do guidance on the Arcana then.
I can cast enhance ability wisdom. No. Yeah, wisdom on you.
Yeah, both of them are intelligence.
I will use another spell.
Ah, okay. Well,
What's your? Are you gonna roll Arcana or?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I accidentally put it in the wrong chat. I almost put it in the wrong chat.
Yeah.
So that's the 18 for the Arcana.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, isn't it 22? Guidance, no?
Yeah, no, that's the +7.
Oh,
It
+7.
this was
Okay.
Arcana. I don't have proficiency in
Okay.
Arcana.
And
You have advantage. Yeah.
And then
24.
16 plus 8. Yep.
24. So,
Don't forget advantage on the first one as well.
On the first one?
Yeah, if it's this intelligence check, you have an advantage.
okay. So, for the stones,
That's actually better for the
That's
Arcana.
good. Yeah, 26 on the Arcana. Nice.
so here's the thing. The blue stone, you don't know what it is. Well, you know it's of magical nature, probably possess some sort of spell. But the orange ones are all similar, like runes, similar stone, like similar marble stone with similar runes inside and almost identical. Which is kind of odd because you seen plentiful of those stones, but you never seen one that matches like the same, like same, I guess, description or the look of it. And you realize that these stones spell that's supposed to be inscribed in it or is one of teleportation. As for the key, you know that this key means something. Its shape represents something very specific, but it just slips from your mind. Like what? Like it's something significant. The four-sided key, like the pin placement. There's some significance to it, but you don't know.
Well, the key's a bit perplexing. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite place it. However, some of these stones, or at least one of these, is imbued with spell of teleportation of all things. To where I know not, but there you are.
Hmm.
This-
Um, Mark just kind of looks at it. Damn it, where's Philippa when you need her? Okay. How do we use this? Do you know how to use this? He kind of like looks at you, with the stone in hand.
Those look dangerous.
Oh, I don't care about dangerous. I'm a bit pissed off at the moment if you're not getting my drift. But yeah. How do we use these? Do you know? Any idea?
Well, I
Well, they're
had
fairly simple. It's just we don't know where they're going, where they will take us. So it's best to be more prepared if you're, or at least let people know that what we're doing before we do that.
I have seen quite a few people use teleportation. So if you want me to activate them, I think I might be able to.
All right. Well, I mean, kind of looks. He's like frenzy. His determination just kind of dies down a bit, and like cold, calculated mind just kind of sets in a bit. Bastard. So, if these stones, okay, now I know what I want from you. I got my men all over the city, making sure that there are no stones, no these abominations that we fought. No fucking cultists setting some sort of route or gate or something. And now we gotta work also with the bottom seas. God fucking damn it. So I'm kind of strung up on men. And also I got a personal vendetta against the old bastard. So... his face just kind of changed, and there's like a pleasant smile in front of him. I cordially invite you to my mansion to stay for a night. Because once we wake up, I'm sending you there, myself included. I do not care if it's the bottom of the sea. I do not care if it's in front of a mouth of a giant red dragon. I'm getting answers. Am I clear? He kind of looks at all of you.
I see. That makes sense.
You don't look very clear. I think I can't see through you.
He's just kind of
I
chuckles.
think a rest will do us good. And she looks at the Griselda.
Yeah, a rest would be fine before killing some things.
You can, okay.
So, he kind of grabs a whistle that is like plated in gold and gives a whistle. And as soon as the whistle like ends, a sudden like golden shimmer manifests in front of him and just immediately widens up to a portal. Go into my estate. Do not try to steal from you, because I will know. I'll be with you shortly.
What time of day is it right now?
It is about 3-ish, 4-ish p.m.
Yeah, and just before Ira steps into the portal, she will address Knives and say, "Well, hope you have a productive afternoon." And steps into the portal.
Okay. Is everybody following
Yeah,
through?
step in. Yup.
Onwards.
So you all step through the portal, and instead, like, you don't know where you are for a moment. It's all cold and snowy. You look around, and you see you're in a different part of the city now. To the point that you actually see that you're kind of higher up than you usually were previously. Looking to the north, you see still the beaming light where once used to be Freeze home. You can see like the rooftop of the monastery. You're still in the material plane, but you're currently in this massive courtyard, and in front of you there's just a massive mansion that seems like to be like 3 or 4 stories tall, quite wide. And all of a sudden, quite a few shady individuals, like cloaked up, immediately draw their weapons, and one of them and all of them call, like one of them calls out, "How did you get here? By whose authority are you here?"
Nice.
Yeah, Ira steps before Griselda before she does anything.
All of them kind of look at each other, and you basically can see there's just only their eyes. The rest is covered in this very nice leather clothing. They look at each other, and one of them just kind of nods to each other, and the one who spoke says, "Okay, got our confirmation. Welcome. You are to be treated as guests. In a few hours, there will be supper. Do as you want."
Well, thank you. Steps in, has a look around.
So, at this point, Ira, you're holding the crown, don't you?
See,
All of a sudden, the crown becomes all of a sudden from just sudden like cold to heat to like immense scalding heat. The crown starts to glow even brighter and starts to slowly levitate. And
she drops the crown and immediately steps 5 feet back.
you drop the crown, but the crown does not reach the ground. Just kind of stops mid-air, just slowly starts to float above. Yeah, all of a sudden you just see this crown just kind of raise up, maybe 7 feet above you, and all of a sudden a biting flash of light from the crown again, and plopped on the ground, face first, comes out free.
Oh, look, she's free.
You all see the harpy has changed. Her different coloration scales, some of them tipped with pristine crimson, are now all bleach and emanate this whitish glow.
I immediately runs forward. Oh goodness! And then cast a 4th level healing spell just immediately.
Free there. Oh god, you're
she's-
not there.
Let's see.
I don't think her voice is free yet.
Oh no.
Plus 4. Or this is 5 plus 5.
Cause I'm free,
God damn it.
free falling.
That should be 1 less, actually. 2, 3, 4. 38 plus 5. Okay. That was bad healing. Nice. And time froze.
Free.
God
Freeze.
Thee.
Damn it,
Time freeze.
Time freeze. Everybody slows down. Say free!
Cause I'm free,
He muted his mic.
free falling.
God damn it. Bruh.
I just messaged him and went, bro.
Bruh. We all just go, bruh. Rise up.
You raise me up. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, at least I can describe how the mansion looks.
Do it.
Yeah. So, the mansion looks opulent as fuck. Presents plentiful, massive statues made of marble that depicts the dwarf in like to the fullest extent to his glory. To the point that it's it's a bit over the top. Plenty of silver and diamonds everywhere, encrusted on the walls, on the ceilings, on the chandeliers. The guy likes his silver a lot. Free! Free!
Did they skip a day?
No! You're in!
What?
You,
I'm in.
you, my good sir. All they saw was a crown immediately got hot, blown about 8 feet to the air, a flash of light, and you planting face first into the marble floor of Knife's mansion.
Okay, let's pretend I was knocked out for a bit.
Yeah.
I come to. Ow! My head.
Looks like
Yeah.
you're free now.
Are you
Do
are you
I still
okay,
have the
Free?
crown in my? Do I still have the crown in my head? Or
Yes. Yes, you do.
oh, thank God, it's still there. Whew. Okay, where are we? Oh.
Ira's currently kneeling over and using healing spells on you.
Do I look like free though? That's
Mm.
my
That's why she's worried.
yeah. No. Like so, my appearance. My feathers are white with slight runes on the feathers. I have a crown. My eyes are white. My every hair or scale on my body, like whatever that's not my skin, is now white. So you could call me a pale beauty because for some reason I got just a little bit more beautiful.
You look so unhealthily sick.
Listen, this white is natural-ish. Anyways, oh, what did I miss? Right
Before
now
any of
I'm
that, what happened to you, Free?
trials. I'm not sure
Trials?
if I would have died or not, but honestly, those trials were very brain wrenching. Brain wrenching. Ah. Sorry, I'm still a little. Whew.
Do you need
Capture.
some rest?
No. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I have
So
no
where?
idea what's going on.
And
Looking
you're not
around.
hurt.
It would seem that attuning to the crown has somehow changed you in form.
I didn't attune to it. I simply created it. It vanished me. I met the goddess of harpies and all my predecessors. Ah, wonderful time, honestly.
Sounds like a lot of things to have happened all of a sudden.
Ira just walks around Free and try to medically inspect her for any wounds or damages.
I kind of stop you with a wing in your way. Ira, I'm fine. Ah, but God damn, I missed you guys. Honestly, feels like a while.
Feel like
So
your other friend doesn't like me as much anymore. They keep giving me evils.
I'm sorry. What?
That points to Griselda.
Looks at Griselda.
Yeah, they keep giving me evils. We had a bit of a fight, and they were like, their personality changed halfway through.
That's weird. Okay, we'll take care of that when we get there. Now, do I recognize the place? Araxis?
Yeah, you recognize. You've been here a few times. You've been here when you met Knives for the first time, asking if he knows about Stone, because he's a dwarf. That made a chuckle. And you did been here not too long ago when he commissioned you.
I sold him some statues.
Yes, and you see two of those statues, 2 out of 6, just in this massive entrance to his mansion.
Man, I really did myself a good one there. Knives Castles. Got it. Knives? Where are you?
He said that he'll join us later.
Oh, okay. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing? She is rightfully confused. She's just appearing like this.
You're asking
Yeah.
the wrong kobold. No idea.
Yeah, Ira has calmed down a bit after the teleportation incident that just happened and takes a deep breath. Well, we are supposed to rest here for the night, and then meet up with Knives tomorrow morning. And she looks at Hodath. use some teleportation inscribed rocks that we found in a book.
Correct. It was in a book in father's private office.
I see. Okay. So we're here about a book. Okay. I can get behind
More
that.
the contents inside the book.
Fair enough. Oh,
Uh,
all
there's a
right.
book now.
Yes, you were just there.
Sorry, I've not got the best memory.
Fair enough. Excuse me. This is a domicile. It's pretty big. I bet there's a library somewhere.
Oh yes. So the whole. Give me a second. Where's the ambience? God damn it! I lost it. But
Ambience.
yeah, a place is massive, opulent. In a matter of like minutes, you get like two serfs, like very finely dressed people who uh kind of follow you and essentially like help in any way you want, and all of you got each individual rooms for yourself for the night. This place is massive. So who wants to do stuff for their evening speak now, or
I will make myself something a bit more fitting of my appearance. I'm transforming the Yeti pelt I have into a fabulous coat. I put in memes. I'm going to go full fucking diva.
Um, Ira feels a bit uncomfortable in such a luxurious mansion. Though after having been with Quark for a while, that she has gotten slightly used to it. But she wants to look around and see like the artworks and different things that she really doesn't get to experience that often.
I'm
So,
gonna find that library.
Araxis, I will be asking of the, I guess, personal butlers we have
mm-hmm.
for the night to find me needle and thread, because I'm going to be making myself a very luxurious coat out of one of the set of fine clothes I have and the Yeti pelts. For point of reference, same image you saw in memes.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Wait, reference where?
I put it in memes.
Oh my fucking god, I need to look. You didn't put anything in memes.
Wait, then where did I put
Oh,
it then?
in the that code.
Yes, the coat.
Oh, I was looking at the GIF. Never mind.
But yes, that coat. I'll get myself ready to roll. Finally having access to my magic. Who needs proficiency when you got these? Ah, all right. Ah, dee dee, da dee da, da da da, da da da. Do 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 do.
What the fuck is that noise?
Okay. God damn it, Embassy. So, you're gonna roll.
Oh yeah.
Additionally, what else is asking? Uh, any besides Hola probably or library, Ira, program.
I will look around the the mansion because yeah, she's not too used to mansions,
Mm-hmm.
so she wants to look at things that can be looked at,
Okay.
artwork and the like.
So, plentiful of artwork from all around the world, made from different artists depicting different things, from calm vistas to like epicenters of bloody battles. Everything is adorned and just speaks of opulence. There's a tiny menagerie inside the mansion that has a bunch of birds that you never seen before.
Oh,
No,
that she will stay there
yeah,
for a long time. She loves birds. What?
yeah. There's like this like menagerie with like these odd species of birds, and when you ask about where they from, they say that most of them come from the archipelago. As a bunch of islands can manifest there. And from the islands, new, exotic, never seen before species can be captured, and a handful of these species are here, like parrots. Um, yeah. So yeah, you got that. Rograk, what about you?
I'm just looking for shenanigans at this moment. I don't really know what. It's like new big building, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he heard some humming, was like, "The fuck?" And then, yeah,
Yeah.
he's just looking around.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me investigation then. And can
No, okay.
yeah, there's a massive library that is like maybe 2 stories tall, like 3 dozen bookcases with a bunch of books, uh, a fine table with multiple chairs, a loud, uh, fiery fireplace, few skulls as trophies placed above it. Uh,
I'm gonna try and see if there's something I haven't read.
Mm-hmm. Roll me, investigation check as well.
Guidance.
Is it a perception? Investigation?
Who whipped it out?
Keep in mind that if it is
No.
intelligence check, you have advantage still.
Oh, okay. Better.
Last for 1 hour.
Uh, yeah, a handful of books that are not exactly of any breakthrough matter to you, but tales, romantic literature that you never read upon, plentiful. There's not a lot of scientific or archaic or something that would be provide useful information overall. This more seems like a place with very fancy tomes that probably are very rare and very expensive. As for Rograk,
Ah,
uh, yeah, you just
Anyone?
wander around, uh, and they just look kind of like the 2 people who are following you. There's like a halfling and an elf just kind of following behind you, keeping like a strut pace behind you. You kind of just wander around. It's all shiny, pretty. Everything just glistens in silver. Um,
Very shiny and pretty.
yeah. Um, you are essentially just kind of wandering around, and one of the halfling just like looks at you, kind of
Hello.
paces in front of you. Is there anything specific you're looking for? Maybe food, fighting. You seem like you're capable with a weapon.
Yeah, where that stupid humming is coming from. I can't seem to pinpoint it.
Bitch.
Yeah. He kind of like looks around. Yeah. It's just kind of.
Where is the humming?
I
He's sort of like in the middle of the hall. Weird humming person.
You know
Reveal
what?
yourself.
I'm the fucking spy. I'll actually roll performance on the humming.
Different taste.
Listen,
That one.
weird humming person.
I mean, it may be a nat one, but it's still a 21.
Weird humming person.
That one's a nat one.
Opens the door. Shut up! Close the door.
Oh,
Continues
it was
humming
her.
out of spite.
Can you at least try and hit the notes?
I'm tempted to do a luring song, but I'd get in trouble.
Fine. Do what you want. Just a bit higher next, whatever. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Good. You
I'm just
shouldn't.
walking around, listening to really bad humming.
Oh god. So yeah. Did you roll free for your coat?
Oh, yes, I did. So 41.
Okay, yeah, you make it. You make it.
It's fine. Go for it.
Well, now free is fucking majestic. And also, yes, the fine clothing we're used to make that bra. just as a side note. Now she looks exactly like she does in here. Just minus the coat. I should probably add that later. Moving on.
I just walk past. You look really weird, and then I carry on.
Savage. Anyways.
Dum dee dum dee dum.
Anyways. I'm going to go to Ira. If I can find her.
Yeah. I was looking at birds.
But do I know where?
That is the
Or do I
question.
even know?
You have to find out.
Asking one of the butlers. Do you know where my little elf buddy went? My little. I'm looking for her. Caractus?
Hmm.
I'll repeat then.
What?
I'm going to a butler and asking, have you seen where Ira, the blue-haired elf, went? I'm looking for her.
In the menagerie, she kind of now sits there and examines the birds. Very beautiful creatures.
All right. I'll see if I can find her. And I'm going over there. I'm pretty sure I've seen the place at least once. On my visits.
Birds.
I mean, birds.
But yeah, you essentially make it to the menagerie. It's like a giant room with the trees in it. It's like an inner courtyard, but there's actual roof and there's plentiful of birds, a few caretakers, and of course Ira with her serf just kind of enjoying themselves, I guess.
He has tea as well.
Ah, tea, good tea.
Ira.
Ah, yes, free.
I'm just here to say, kind of sorry I had you, most of you, frightened by disappearing like this. Also, Oh, would you mind telling me what I missed?
Yes, you didn't miss that much, thankfully. After you disappeared, please take a seat. And she will gesture to an empty chair,
I'm just sitting.
because I assume there are chairs here.
Can't go bird watching without a few chairs.
Yes, so after you vanished, we went to talk with knives at the monastery. Um, and while we were over there, we found these stones, 3 stones inscribed with teleportation, and one that we weren't able to figure out, along with a mysterious key. They were hidden inside of a book. Yeah, I think some kind of demonology book, if I remember correctly. And yes, tomorrow knives will follow us, and we will try to figure out where this teleportation leads.
All right.
Arden turns to look at the birds again, and she looks quite happy.
Like a handful of them, and there's like plenty of like these bins, like tiny bins with like like not crops, but like seeds. And yeah.
Nudges Ira lightly. So, you like birds? With with a little smirk, of course.
Not looking at her, yes, I have always loved birds. And she's like doesn't really know what she means by that. She looks up at the birds.
Chuckles a bit. Ah, honestly, I should be lucky. Means I had you had a disposition into liking me, or at the very least, meeting.
That she can understand at least. She looks at Free and a little bit surprised. Oh, and tries to look away. Tries to ignore what he said.
Well, these are very beautiful. Most never seen. But I did come here before. Maybe I see the ar- should go back to the archipelago, looking for more things. I suppose seems a lot of good things come from there.
Okay, to interrupt you, Rograk,
Hmm. Yes.
wandering around, all of a sudden you just see Griselda coming out of what seems to be like a kitchen with just a giant, like cooked up horse leg. 2 of them, in fact. And she just looks at you, Rograk, and just like,
Hello.
whoa, there's a lot of food
Uh,
in there. I'm set.
yes! And just like flies into the kitchen.
You open up the kitchen, there's a lot of food, cooked or raw, fish, desserts, everything is
I
getting prepared. And you just see a horrified handful of cooks.
I'm like, feed me!
Araxis,
Uh,
thank you for reminding me.
yeah, give me a second. So yeah, Rograt, what you want, or you gonna grab anything?
I'm just gonna eat food for a bit.
So,
The next time someone sees me, if it's in about 10 minutes time, you're gonna basically see like the cartoon thing where they've eaten too much and they're like sitting on the floor and they're like their belly's like halfway out. They're like, ugh.
yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, you're just going through the fucking kitchen.
Yes.
Um, Hodart. Yeah, you basically went through the whole thing. A lot of tomes are brittle and ancient, but you know how to take care of them because of your previous experience. Um, Additionally, you know, it's been like half an hour. You've been through every single book. Some of you recognize, some you don't. Unless you want to just start reading them, but you didn't find anything like noteworthy or that would pique your interest besides basic trivia.
No, I'm just going to look and see what he has.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you still continue pondering upon the library, and then back to Priyanira.
Oh yes, the tits.
God.
Interesting birds, honestly.
That was interesting out of context.
Yeah, I know. There are so many kinds of tits, like blue tits, yellow tits, brown tits. Okay, jokes
You've got
aside,
ones that come from Asia, you know.
some that come from America.
America, you know. The Russian ones are really cool.
Now,
I think you got some in Hawaii.
now
Okay,
explaining
okay.
the terminal velocity of them, that's another story.
Yes.
Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Now, Ira.
Three. Oh,
Oh,
sorry. You can go ahead.
no. You go ahead.
Well, I was very curious what exactly happened to you.
Oof. Well, I was transported to a plane of ash and brimstone, uh, standing on an obsidian path. Um, went through a few trials. One was literally walking towards the direction because there was a prong in the road. Went forward, then ash started to veil around me. Had to fly. Got smashed into the ground. Transported to a lake. Lost a finger. Um, kind of like
As,
shows the finger she had
as
lost, but
that,
she doesn't. She's no. She still has it.
yeah. I was prepared to just her hand started to glow a bit.
And
Putting them down.
pulled some eggs out of a river that were actually rocks screaming in agony. Then got pushed to another place, a desert. Saw dead kids, dead people, dead caravaneers, uh, water basin, crows that, I mean, vultures that didn't eat, uh, three stone bitches, a water me, had to sing a song, had to plant a forest afterward, then burn the forest to the ground. They were all alive, by the way. The trees.
Forest? The
Yeah.
trees.
Uh, and then went to sort of private heaven and met up with all the previous bearers of the crown. And honestly, they're fun. You could say that dying might not be bad. If I survive. I mean, I don't want to die. Let's see how long I can pull this out, you know? Pull this off.
At least I would like seeing people die before I do. That was just not realizing. Yeah.
Hmm. By the way, Ira, I'd like to try something. Do you mind following me to the kitchen? If we can find it.
Yeah, sure. I can do it. And then she stands up and puts down a teacup on whatever table or the side of the bench or whatever she's sitting on.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go try and find the the kitchen. Ah, uh, how much
Food
time does
wars
it take?
time.
How much time does it take to find the kitchen? Ah, Axis?
Hmm?
And he's dead.
Boy, give me a second. I'm a bit busy. I'll tell you what happened, but
Okay. Seems interesting.
yeah.
Take your time, chum. Take your time.
So,
Well,
try to me and Ira trying to find the kitchen.
oh yeah.
How much time?
Not at all. You just ask, and they immediately
Good.
showed you towards and they describe like they know several cooks from different places, from the empire, from the coalition, from the archipelago. It's like, and as soon as you like come to the door, one of the chefs like covered in what seems to be either like some sort of jelly just comes out.
Are you all right? Does he even respond?
He's like food coma.
I don't have restoration, sadly.
I'm
Pure
just
exhaustion.
Like,
listen. I'm just gonna press the digitation to the guy as he walks by. Just a quick clean. There you go. And I'm entering the kitchen. Do I
Color.
see Rograk just basically stuffing his stomach?
yeah.
The more fun thing we do is that colors entire suit blue. Yes, work best.
Rograk?
It is definitely a case of there is a small blue kobold eating much more than you think is humanly possible.
Or koboldly possible?
Yeah, no, humanly possible.
Okay.
Like a lot more than you think a little man like him would take.
He's not a man though.
Nom, 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 nom,
Anyways,
nom, 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 nom.
Rograk, stop that.
Uh,
I'll be making something.
Nom, 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 nom,
Oh
nom.
well. No more delicious food for you.
Nom, 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 nom. He's just eating whatever's
Oh boy. I'm going to go to who I assume is the head chef with the biggest hat and ask him if I can use the kitchen more adequately than the little guy over there.
Nom, 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 nom. Learn to hum better. Nom, 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 nom.
Learn to eat better.
He's very much eating all the food.
Hmm. You should probably stop, or I'm gonna have nothing to work with.
Hmm?
Just wait.
We can make some special candy for you if you want. If you wait a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds mysterious.
Mysterious because you'd never heard of it. Anyways, Araxis, do they agree? My God, listen.
Yeah.
Can
I
Ira
asked
like pick up?
politely to use the kitchen.
Oh yes.
As
Oh yes. You open the door and you just see fucking on the main big table, just fucking Rograk just feasting about multiple things, and everybody just kind of mortified.
Can Ira go and pick up the kobolds? Just
If he's
Hey!
grab.
I was eating.
too bad. Ira, could you just hold on to him for a bit?
Let me down.
I
She
I'm
she,
kind of
she will let Rograk outside the door,
No, that's the wrong
carrying a
area.
small like bowl of food, like a dog. Dog bowl of food.
I'm just gonna completely magic wipe with the prestidigitation all the
And
food horror that is in front. Now clean
Yeah.
kitchen.
As a
Alright.
parting gift, she will like prestidigitate some like broccoli, lettuce, something that tastes like sweet candy, and then
Now I'm about to do what's called a very scary move.
oh god.
Get ready, people! It's time for divine cooking.
Oh no.
well, I will try to cook as well. But
Hmm.
One.
You know, I'm just going to abuse the fact that I have more inspiration and gonna re-inspire myself. Never mind. Like this. So I use 2 inspirations. Okay, 1d4. That's Okay. 20 plus 50. Okay, it's plus 15. That's 14. That's 4 plus 46. Hachamala, 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 hachamala. What?
What the fuck did
Oh,
you
wait,
do?
no. Just a second. Just a second.
Oh,
Wrong.
and the 46, that's an interesting die.
Okay, 48.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you making?
Yeah, I ran
I
insisted
am
he wants
making
to help make a small salad and as a side.
an angel souffle. Like, seriously. It's like mixing what you would think is divine cooking into a souffle. This
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I want this thing to make you feel like you can't, like the floor doesn't exist. You
Oh.
can't touch the floor after
Okay.
eating this.
Yeah, Ira assists with making her own small dish at the side because she wants to do something.
Let's see.
She'll make a salad, and then we'll try to make the
Don't you
best
find
salad.
it funny how low I'm rolling? I feel like every roll I had was low, but I only managed because of my modifiers.
Yeah, and she uses another enhanced ability. Because it's much enhanced today.
Okay, so free. It takes a good half an hour. Everything, like you're just. It's like It's like, oh god.
Wow, man, how can I beat that?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes you a good half an hour. And everything is like second nature, like it's almost like fully muscle memory at this point for you free.
Yeah.
And as you finish the dish and you finally feel content, all of a sudden there's just a sudden like a pale glow around the dish for a split moment and it vanishes. Additionally, Rogrek,
Nom 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 nom.
he's still waiting.
Very angrily on the door. Bastards!
All right. Everybody, grab a slice.
Oh my.
I'm cutting it, and I am putting it in separate plates for the cooks, Ira, myself, and a tiny piece for Rograk.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I just
There's-
open the door and just put it in front of him. Enjoy. Closes
Oh,
back the
God.
door.
Yeah. So
Headbutt the door.
to everyone, it is absolutely delicious, and every single cook who tastes it, they immediately like fucking lose their shit for a split second,
Yeah, and then there's Ira's dish beside, like looking a bit sad.
and they're
Comparison.
yeah, and they're
Oh.
they're examining it, like trying to figure out what the fuck did you just do. They're silent because you're just a giant harpy. They do not question you, but they're like fucking pondering upon it like it's do or die.
I have a sweet smile. Oh, any questions? Any comments?
All the cooks.
How did I do?
Ira, it's calmness, and just said, I think this is the best thing you ever cooked. Just calmly, and just continues to eating. Just
Man,
not,
and I thought I could do better still.
yeah, she's not too unused to very good
What-
cooking right now.
What is the door made of?
Huh?
Did you even eat your little piece,
No,
Roga?
what is the door made of? This is
Oh,
an important question.
Mimic door.
it's a
Oh, no.
it's a hefty wooden door with metal reinforcements. There's no lock, no nothing. There's just like a ring to pull or push the door open.
And you thought we locked it.
Yeah. Rograk, tasting this, the taste just trumps it all. It's like whatever you ate just feels insignificant compared to this. You just desire more.
I open the door.
All of a sudden, the door swings wide open, revealing the kobold. Still,
Yeah. Ira invites, yeah, come sit here, and she hands her her own bowl of food, a bunch of salad.
No. This is on principle alone.
Oh my god.
Throw the plate at Free.
I'm sorry. What?
For throwing the plate at you. And I'm like, it was okay. And then I walk out.
Oh wow.
I guess. I guess I
Okay,
satisfied
you
his
say
hunger.
Rograg, I throw the plate, all of a sudden in like Mac free speed, just fucking plate shatters. It makes like
Thing
crack.
is, I probably could do Mach 3 speed, but I'm not.
Oh no,
Wait,
just
did he actually throw the plate?
Yeah, I threw the plate at you, but like gently. Although
gently.
gently to Rograk is
Okay,
like
Yeah.
so
Mach
you're
1.
talking about like a
Like,
gentle pass.
yeah, like I'm just
Okay,
like a
ooh,
frisbee, like a frisbee, but like gentle to Rograk is like Mach 1. Like,
Back one, come on, that's
God, like I
explodes
know
before it
already
hits you.
the throw strength that you could possess,
Oof.
and honestly, that is scary.
he's just like like tosses it to you, and it's like it was fine, and then he walks out.
I have a smug look about me, but you don't see because you walked out. Ah.
But before he leaves, a ginormous fart.
Oh god.
I kind of rub my eyes. Oh boy, and then just use my
Closes the
wings to
door.
fan it out of the
Ah,
kitchen.
Closes the door
oh,
on exit.
Disgusting. Yeah. Uh, pulls the door open. Rograk, you disgusting little imp.
Doobie doo.
I mean, there are plenty of doors out of the kitchen, not only one. So, yeah.
Yeah,
But you can
after
find
the
that.
meal, I will help with dishwashing. You can use shape water to make it faster. Hehe.
I just pressed the digitation it.
Oh no.
Ah, you can do that.
Once you start cleaning, it's like no. We got this. We get paid for this, please. Let us do this.
All right. I just
Yeah, I was like, are you sure?
oh let them, Ira. They're paid to do this. And besides, it's the least they can do, right?
Then she will put down
Okay.
her
Okay.
all the
Can
10 clean plates.
Okay. So while you're doing this, hold on. You came across something very interesting in the library.
A fart from Rograk.
Oh God. It's like a
You came across something very interesting. You sniffed, and then fell flat on your face as there's this really eggy whiff that went through.
Okay, so you
Calm
just
down.
keep like browsing, and most of it's like tomes, tales about like stuff, and it's mostly just like insignificant to uh like information. It's like just uh common literature, but I guess the tomes themselves are very expensive because they're laced in gold and jewels. So you're like, that's probably it. And then you come across a tale about Lorak, the 17th emperor of the empire,
Dun, dun,
and like a section of tales that involves him and a harpy.
dun, 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 dun.
And most of these rhymes, most of these poems are very demeaning towards the emperor. Um, yeah, and essentially it just a bunch like a section of poems that just humiliates the emperor because he literally like he pretends to be big and strong, but then a harpy came and cut his balls off. Um, and essentially this is the only noteworthy fact is because that there's a harpy involved, and that's someone like harpy.
I would say he found that, was reading it, and it's like, I wonder. He's going to go find Free.
Hee hee.
you 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 if you're gonna wander, it's gonna take you a few minutes, and then you just see like a good 10 people, like the staff of the house, just standing outside the kitchen, and they're like standing and just staring at the door. and all of a sudden you just hear a fucking fart. Okay. Oh,
Oot.
yeah.
Classy.
See, you walk in, you see the kitchen is like a battle.
Yes.
Just gonna
Ah.
stare.
Oh, hold on. I still have some souffle left. Want a taste?
Maybe another time. I did come across something. I just wanted your opinion on it. In the library.
She's currently drinking some a bit of wine she found.
I better show her the poem. Does this ring any bells to you?
Just looks at it, spits out her wine, and bursts out laughing.
Feel like something was funny.
Okay, I think. Does this match the description though?
There's no description. There's no description of the emperor, how strong he was, how smart he was, how charming he was, and essentially all of it is demeaning to the point that the harpy just took whatever she wanted from him.
I kind of chuckle. I think this story relates to someone I've met. They lived a long time ago, though.
Ah,
Oh, that they're actually in the private heaven uh, that the crown gives access to. But it's a very interesting story. Since most of you already know the tales, just you know what? I won't even mention it. I'm too tired for this. I can't say a story more than twice.
Yeah, and at this point it's like maybe 7, 8 p.m. in the evening.
Yeah. Ah, in any case, no doubt. I doubt you're gonna find much use out of this, though. Gives him back the book. You know, stretches a little bit, making sure not to knock off anything in the kitchen. All right. Well, I'm off to rest. Later. Walks off
Yeah.
to the room.
Is anybody gonna do something in the evening or long rest?
I think we're well due for a rest.
Just walking around like doobie doobie doo 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 doo.
Or just gonna walk around until he just falls to the ground asleep?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, and Ira, you?
Mm,
Like,
well,
all
she's
of a
going
sudden
to
I feel really.
she's going to stay up a bit, probably head to the library and like read into the early night or
Hmm.
late night, and then go to sleep.
as as walking around, like see Ira like in the library, and I'm like, Rogrek sort of goes and is like, "Oh, this is a lot of paper."
She doesn't really read anything specific, like a bit of a book there, a bit of a book there. Doesn't
Well,
really find anything interesting to spend her time with.
Bree's changed. I've only met her like twice, but she's like really changed.
He has. And she looks at Rugrath. Shouldn't you go to bed?
Nah, not tired. Need to walk off the food. Ate a lot.
Yes. She nods and continues to her book.
Yeah. So yeah, it's cozy, it's warm. Doesn't even look like it's winter outside from where you are. And Rograk, there's plenty of like massive fur carpets everywhere. So eventually, I think you just look at this like this would do. Just pass out on
Yes.
it.
I just see something and I'm like, perfect, and then I just fall asleep.
Yeah. Um, as for what's his name? Yeah, so Hodart to bed, Free to bed, and Ira. Yeah, plenty of tomes. Plenty of like poems from mocking someone to proclaim their love someone to uh just very fancy books with almost minimum logic, not logic, information, like encyclopedias with beautiful illustrations that just don't have any information about anything that would be on your mind usually. I mean, you find a picture of books, a book, not picture books, picture of birds in one book, very nicely illustrated and telling basically the origins and how they got named and all that. But yeah, hours
I think she
pass.
spends most time with that book.
Are you gonna fall asleep on your
Nah, she's going to stay up until
yeah.
just before midnight, I think.
Yeah, so you see when you got the book, you had like a dwarf and a tiefling as your serfs. You turn around when you're about to leave after like hours, you see that now there's like a human and an elf. They fucking rotated serfs. But yeah. At midnight you go to bed. You take a long rest. And the whole night goes without any incident. Oh, let me just... Oh god. Okay. Ken, Hodart. Oh yeah, just FBI. Each individual bedrooms is like very opulently furbished, very soft silk beds. The peak of opulence, the peak of comfort. Hodart, you're woken up to a loud bang at the door repeatedly.
Sorry, that's me farting.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you hear the door swing open, but not like very forcefully. Like somebody just like with force just pushes open, and you hear the familiar voice of Knife saying, "Wake up! Within half an hour, I want you all in the main foyer." And then Rograk, all of a sudden, you feel something touching your shoulders and just kind of like try to like shake you.
Sleeping.
Wake up. In 30 minutes, I expect you to be ready to fight.
Where?
Yeah. You look and you see it's the dwarf you saw yesterday. Just like
Hello.
hi. You know how
How
to
are
use
you?
these? He kind of looks at your hammers.
He gets them out. Want to try him?
Oh, there's gonna be plentiful of ways to try them.
Okay.
30 minutes, and he kind of points at like a specific place.
Brilliant.
Okay. Then Free, you're waking up with a bang.
And opens up her eyes.
Door
Lovely.
swings open. Knives. 30 minutes, main foyer.
She just stretches, extending her very large and flashy white wings.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Be there.
He kind of looks at it. It's like, the fuck happened to you? Never mind. 30 minutes. And then as you get out, for you basically see, he knocks on another door, and Griselda immediately shouts out, "I'm awake, damn it! Shut up!" And then Ira, you're the final person who gets a knock.
At what time?
Uh, you
What?
you had a long rest, don't you worry. But
Yeah, because she's probably has been awake for a few
More, yeah, I know.
If it be at a time at least.
Yeah,
No worries. People
yeah.
usually sleep more
Knocking,
than
door
8 hours.
opens. 30 minutes.
Well,
Hmm?
I'm heading to where knives. I'm heading towards where knives actually mentions to go.
Yeah. All of you, in a matter of minutes, start to gather. Uh, and you see like two people dressed in like pristine blue. Their insignias are well shown that they're part of the Platinum Seas, and one of them has the stone in their hands, and they all respectively nod. One of them looks like a half elf, and another is just an elf, and they kind of both respectively nod to each other and just say good morning. Um, as they remain silent. So yeah, a few
Yeah.
minutes. A few minutes
morning.
pass. If anybody wants to do while you all gather up, say your piece. Otherwise, it's gonna be very spicy very quick.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Ira is going to make sure that to check up on Kirk and Free and Hodarth and Rogas, see if they have had a good enough rest.
No,
Ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
don't worry about
It's like,
us.
Can see I was saying, oh, well, good morning. Did you find anything interesting in the library?
Well, I'm not really that used to libraries. I found a few interesting things to read about.
Hmm.
Yes, they are quite a thing full of knowledge and all that stuff. Maybe we can cross-reference at some point of what you read.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Grizel just stretches. Looks at you all. Says, "There's a library." Hmm.
Hmm. Mhm.
So what we finding? And one of the mages who like looks at all of you just gathering says, "Hopefully not. We got hired to transport wherever this stone uh wishes to be transported. It's a very complex spell. Bit too complex for mass production. Nevertheless, Topar, uh, my name. I'll be accompanying you and make sure that if something goes wrong, we get out without without a hitch.
Remind me, get out of where?
Um, we got hired, me and my associate, to assist you with this artifact as he kind of extends the marble stone with the bright orange, well, golden or yellow glow. Says these stones were told to be mass produced, and this is a very specific one because it transports individuals, multiple of them. To which location we do not know, and we were told to accompany you and Mr. Knives wherever the stone leads.
I have a question.
You may ask. Nobody's stopping you.
Uh, should we bring an extra diamond with us, maybe, in the worst case scenario?
Oh, we're fully prepared. Um, Diamonds, any regions, spell scrolls in a case of an emergency. Um, it is a very unsettling matter. One of them just kind of looks at the other, but exchange no words. We sent a squad already, a group of 10, using one of these marbles. They have not contacted us, neither they returned in any shape, form, or capacity.
How strong were the ones that were sent?
They were the part of the 7th Scouting Division. They're proficient at tracking, surveying, information gathering, and of course, masters of subterfuge.
They
Wow.
stronger than me.
It just means that they go faster and escape faster. And
is-
remain unseen. Don't worry. It's not a straight thing. But that is concerning if they were found out like that. And
We also
the
hope
worst comes
that it may critically it should show us the place of where it is, but it does not. Meaning that there's two possibilities. Either this place where we're gonna be transported is covered by very intense magics, or it's in another plane, which would explain why the corporate scouting team didn't make any contact with us.
Hmm. Well, I'm all for it. Who else?
Hell
And
yeah,
I-
no, still. Sign me the fuck up.
I am ready. I was assessed that she cast the mage armor on herself.
A bit too soon for that. But, sure.
I mean, if everybody else is, might as well be ready.
Okay.
Well,
So,
Grant, ready to make a mess?
Go!
so I would like everybody to roll me a d100. So,
Okey-dokey.
what basically happens is a few minutes pass, you're just kind of idly waiting. Knives come back and kind of gives a go ahead, and you see him adorning, like he usually has like a very pristine leather vest with like embroidering of gold. He changed like to similar shape of a vest, but it's now covered in mithril scales. And it's very very nice adorn. And as he gives a go ahead, all of a sudden, the magi who holds the stone just kind of looks at it and focuses, and his eyes begin to glow the similar color as the marble, and all of a sudden the color from the marble fades and immediately shatters, and then a sudden flash of orange energy. So, everybody roll a d100.
Got 2.
Yeah,
I got a 30.
30, 55, and
Was don't know.
You're very quiet.
67.
yeah. Give me a second. I just need to roll something as well.
I hope 2 is good, not bad.
Huh. Oh god. Okay.
I think it's
100.
what he rolled.
Okay. So let's start from the top there. Oh yeah. So all of a sudden, a blinding flash of light into just empty darkness for all of you. Ira, you look around. The eyes kind of start to adapt to darkness, and you start to see these floating stones. It's just floating above you, a few feet tall, and you see you're on like this massive pathway towards something, and you look around you. Everybody's gone. Nobody's present. You're all alone, and there's just this pathway that goes up and down in the middle of nothingness. Because beyond the path, just looking around it, it's just free fall into nothingness. For free, before you say this, for free, if free, you roll 30. Okay. For free, you immediately your eyes darkness, and all of a sudden your feathers just kind of catch up and start to go slightly. In front of you, you see a skeleton sitting on a chair, holding like a rotten wooden chalice. You look around, you see walls. You're in some sort of room. There's stony floor, stony ceiling.
Is there a stony exit?
Before I say anything, and you see no one around. Gliss Rock. I'm sorry, Rograk.
Bliss Rock.
I'm sorry, Rograk. It's my
New
intuition.
Pokemon confirmed.
Yeah. Rograk. You wake up. And you immediately, like, in front of you, like almost dead in front of you, like a few inches, you just see a tree. You look around, it's all dark, your eyes start to set in. You see this tree that you're in, like you're standing in front, is dead. Like, we're talking, it's lifeless, the leaves are gone, and it's like, seems like it's slowly, like it's been dried for like decades, if not longer. Additionally, looking around and you see that nobody's here, and you seem to be in this like dark patchy grass place. As for Hodart, 55, you open up, you feel that you're laying on something. It's complete darkness. You feel that there's this very pointy, stabby grass. Not like that it's piercing you, but it's like uncomfortable. You look around, you just see dark skies, a few stone fragments floating in the sky lazily. You look around, there's no one there. All of you immediately hear a sudden gut-wrenching scream that ends abruptly. Ira, because you talked to him the most, you recognize the voice as the elf who held the stone.
Oh, that's not a good sign. And I was able to hear this.
So yeah, all of you. So Ira, you're alone, pathway, darkness. Where would you like to go?
Are there 2 ways to go or 1 way to go?
2 ways to go. One is like literally in front where you actually like kind of plopped in, and one is behind.
The scream I heard, did I hear it from any specific direction?
In front of you.
Then I would like to quickly walk down that direction.
Alrighty.
Being careful not to follow off the path.
Okay, Free. You hear the scream as it echoes through the halls. It sounds like it's coming from below you, quite below. What would you like to do? As you look around the room, it seems like it used to be maybe like a small dining area. As you see, like fragmented tables that were there, and a bunch of chairs that have been destroyed, and the only chair intact is the one that the skeleton is sitting on. What would you like to do?
Is there an exit?
Yes, there is an exit. It's very just this arc of stone that just leads into an exit, and you see that it leads to like a hallway to the left and to the right. it's endless as far as the eye can see from your vision perspective. But you
So,
see, there's plenty of side rooms, and
okay.
the scream sounded like it came from the right side, way
Hmm.
down.
I'm going to grab the skull of the guy on the chair and leave with him. Like, and I'm heading towards the scream.
Okay. As you grab the skull, all of a sudden you hear this like sound, like when somebody's in pain but they don't want to scream and they just kind of hold their breath but barely can. You all of a sudden just hear this.
I'm sorry, did that hurt? I'm looking at the skull.
There's no response.
Hmm. If you're here in spirit, I'll be talking to you later. But hmm, I'm going to be putting it in one of the big pockets of my coat on the inside,
Alrighty.
as I have a feeling that putting this one in the bag of holding might be a little wrong. So,
Yeah.
following the sound.
Rograk, what
Mm.
would you like to do? You look around, you're alone. There's a tree in front of you, maybe 10, 11 foot tall.
But it's
Eh,
dead.
yeah, it's dead. And of course, rubble, stone fragments are floating above. And you cannot see anything beyond 60 feet.
Hello.
Just gonna scream.
No, I'm not screaming. Just hello.
Mm,
This sounds familiar, doesn't it, Raxus? Hello.
yeah. Hello.
Hello. Is anyone there? No.
Are you moving around or just violently
I'm
just
just like walking around just aimlessly.
aimlessly? Gotcha. Roll me a perception check, Rograk.
Ooh, perception. Let me check my ridiculous modifier. Okay. If I say ridiculous, it's actually not that bad. Hold on. 33,
Oh
natural
shit!
20.
Nice. As you say hello, for a moment you thought there was like a ripple, and you kind of stopped, like from you, not like a ripple of like you're wavy, but more like you're a rock that just got tossed in the pond and just making a ripple through the air. And you yelled hello again, and all of a sudden you see the ripple continues on. And going through these fields, you just see it just kind of hit something. And a silhouette forms of humanoids standing around aimlessly, just doing nothing. But as more hellos are being said, the silhouettes seem to be in motion of sorts. They're moving somewhere, doing something.
Follow them.
Alrighty. Uh, hold art. Perception check, if you will.
Hmm.
Okay. You
That,
you you think you hear a very faint hello, hello coming to like if you like raise your head to your right. What would
I'm
you like
gonna
to do?
look in that direction.
You can only see like you can see fields for about like 60 feet, and then it's just darkness.
For 60 feet in darkness. Give me just a second here. And there's nothing else in there. It's just grass.
yeah, grass floating stuff in the air, and just this, like, the grass itself, it doesn't have a coloration, it's just black, and it's like spiky. It's like, and it's not like dead, like, you know, it's dried up. No, it's like, if you like crush it, it's almost immediately recovers its like original form.
Trying to see which spell level it is. Aha. All right. Speak with plants.
Oh boy. Okay, and question, are you gonna try to go towards the voice or no?
Not right this second. No.
Okay. Yeah, so are you gonna commune with, I guess, the grass?
Yes.
You hear almost like this sharp sensation of like a dozen or so voices, like kind of echoing all around you. And as their voice speaks, all of a sudden, all the grass kind of like a wind blows in all directions, centered towards you. Like you're the center of a wind. You're like, intruder.
Oh.
Going to. It's like, oh, quite the opposite. I'm literally lost in here. If you could point me to the direction of my compatriots, that would be most helpful.
We sense new bodies for the master's feast. One has already been feasted upon. Its blood will feed us more. Go towards the feast. Go it. Spray the blood upon us. Go faster. Go faster. And you see all the grass around you immediately kind of like bends unnaturally towards a specific like area, like as in the direction where you need to go, just kind of pointing at it.
As much as that would, if you would direct me towards the others, I could gather them up and bring them to where you want me to go. That way you'll have more bodies.
Roll me deception or
Smart.
persuasion. This one up to you.
Guidance persuasion.
Okay, no deception. Damn. Mm-hmm.
Roll good.
Give me a sec.
Nice.
Does a 30 do it?
Okay. There's a sudden softness to the grass, and all of a sudden it's just kind of spikes up in multiple directions, but not like all over. More like in the specific angle of a grass just kind of becomes very pointy and like kind of bends towards specific direction, and with each pointed, it's like this one does not know where it is, calls upon something it shouldn't. It will be delicious, devouring its innocence. Then it points towards a bit to your back where you were. There is a stubby one, prideful, cheerful. He's been here before. He escaped this place before. And then there's a narrow, almost very close to the one that you was pointed. And that one, her heart is filling with fear. It will be like a most finely aged wine once your spine is ripped apart.
Ooh, yellow cardinal. Oh, sorry. There was a bird
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, Hodart. Anything?
I'm going to the last one that was described.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. And remember, the more bodies I gather for you, the better the results will be.
Good, good. More bodies, more blood to feed us.
But only after I've gathered everybody.
Okay. Okay. So, top of the round, Ira. Yeah, you walk. The spell does work. You got yourself sanctuary up.
Yeah, Echo spell. I think you hold it
Yes,
and you cast
yes,
it later.
yes.
Yeah.
And essentially, you you walk for a good like half a minute. Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh. You
Nice.
hear a very faint hello, hello coming like in front of you, further away, and it sounds like Rograk.
Hello.
Mm.
Yeah, I will run up to where the sounds comes from. Being slightly on edge for any ambushes.
Okay. Um, and with also perception, all of a sudden, as you like walk, the pathway kind of like goes up and down ever so slightly, and you immediately are met with like a entrance, a courtyard. You see, broken down masonry to the left and to the right that used to be walls, metal, uh, metal gates that have been bound like bent and broken, and it's opens wide up. It's opened wide up, and maybe 10 feet into it by like the first boulder that is like 3 foot tall, you see knives with his blades out, being dead quiet, staring at the grass, and you basically are approaching behind him.
And she will raise her voice, being a bit away. Knives? Is that you?
He immediately like looks. Like immediately he turns on the rock and he has like a dagger to throw, but all of a sudden he just sees you.
Yeah,
He lowers his guard.
she pulls up her hands in a friendly gesture.
Yeah, he lowers his guard.
Where are everyone else? She slowly walks forward.
He, as you walk forward, you see all of a sudden the grass start to like wiggle, like erratically, and
Yeah,
and Knives immediately just gives like a like a silent whistle, like
yeah. She stops when she sees that because that isn't natural.
yeah. Uh, um, yeah. So, um, Knife just says, "If you're gonna walk on the grass, you'll know."
She looks down. So she looks down at the grass around her, and then back up to Knives. So what should we do?
He kind of like haphazardly like you see he is stressed, he is confused, and he is very very uncomfortable with this whole situation. Now back to the top. Oh wait, not to the top. It's yours to
Hey.
the top. Yeah, 3. You're going towards the scream.
I was, but I'm also tapping on the stone, seeing if there's any thin layers anywhere.
Thin layers of what?
Like seeing if the you know when you knock on a wall to
Ah,
see the thinnest part.
roll me investigation.
With pleasure, because if I find a thin wall, I am gonna go through it with the tools. Like, but I don't want to take too much time. Okay, what was it again? Investigation.
Yep.
I'll give myself a guidance too, as well. Well, guidance never. Her. Oh boy, that's not what I want. Okay, there we go. I accidentally copy pasted something I shouldn't.
Oh god.
No, don't worry, it's not that.
Oh.
39. How does
Yeah.
that work?
So you go around and you're like, okay, this is a whole wall. You're going to the left, to the right, and all of a sudden, when you almost like give up, all of a sudden you just feel like you give like a push towards like a random wall, like a section, and all of a sudden you just feel like it slightly gives in. Additionally, just looking around, it looks like a same section of a wall, like always, like any other wall, but at the very top, you see what are like the tiny remnants of an art that used to be, meaning that this section of wall used to be a doorway to somewhere. It has been sealed
Using
off.
the mason's tool, I'm carving myself a door, or at the very least, a hole big enough to pass through.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just roll to see how fast I get through?
No. It's gonna take a bit. So, Rogrek.
Lies.
I'm just gonna walk around and say
I'm just
hello.
walking around and
Roll me-
seeing if anyone
roll me a
responds
D8.
or anything.
Roll
A
me
D8, you say?
Yeah. Because you don't choose a direction. Let's see what direction you wander. Oh
Hey.
god. Okay. So you walk around, you see the grass is kind of pointed, it's kind of irritating, but it doesn't even like humor to pierce your scales or anything. You see like the echoing voice reverberate, and a bunch of shadowy individuals doing just mind your own business. And you start to see that they're all gathering somewhere, and you basically see a bunch of gatherings, and as you continue, you come across like a path. Like we're talking marble blocks placed on a road that probably had been torn apart by time, and they're just remnants of it, that leads to your left or to your right. And all the shadowy things, all the silhouettes of things, they're all going towards the right.
Gonna go that way. Hello.
Okay. Hodart, give me a second. I'll be right back. Just roll me perception.
Okay. Enjoyment. So most of you probably didn't know, but I have greater dark vision.
I have superior dark vision as well.
I have ultimate dark vision.
I have. Oh, what's the superior dark vision?
120.
Oh, yeah, I'm an owl, so guess what? I
Dark,
can't.
greater dark vision. I can see through magical darkness.
Yeah, I
Oh, you
just
got devil's
ordinary.
sight.
Hmm.
I have 10 foot of blind sight.
Nice.
Ah,
So it's like invisible thing, die.
I'm pretty sure that you have the divine side thing, right?
I don't think I do.
no, he picked up the uh Legend of the Mortal Plane.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so give me a second. Uh so yeah, so yeah. Uh give me a second.
Did you roll, Ken?
Yeah, he did. So
Oh, okay.
you walking, you just
Right.
hear the grass getting kinda like slightly pissy at you. Where are the bodies? We need more bodies.
Creepy ass
Well,
grass.
I'm not sure how far away I am from them, so because you didn't really tell me too much, I am going in the direction you are pointing me to.
Yeah. So no, I mean you're. It's not like it takes you minutes. It's like 10 seconds after you had this like direction point and you walk. All of a sudden they just get pissy at you. But yeah.
Just, just keep it open, and I'll just take to the sky because I know I'll go faster.
All of a sudden, as you take your flight, all of a sudden you fly very high up. Like all of a sudden,
Got ejected? Like-
yes.
Oh god.
Yes,
The
all of a
updraft
sudden,
must be crazy.
all of a sudden, as you like fly, get up above ground, good like 5-7 feet off the ground. All of a sudden, the sensation of like a pull just is lost at you, and all of a sudden you like
Oh.
float up like 200 feet above it.
Oh, seems gravity's a little weird around here. No more worries.
Additionally, uh, flying high up, you see that all of a sudden your vision like brightens up, and you see that wherever you were is just like a blackish, misty spot. And you look around, and you realize you're in the astral sea.
Oh dear Lord! Ah, gosh, that is quite problematic now, isn't it? I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go down and just go back into there and go back to where the grass is. Not land on it, but just soar part of it,
Yeah.
going the direction I was
So yeah.
led toward.
So yeah, about 150 feet, like where you think the ground is, all of a sudden, you're engulfed in darkness again, and you cannot see anything. And you just kind of fly downwards, and eventually you see the ground. It's very awful because like without like flying like with full intention, you kind of the island just kind of shifts away from you. It's like actually moving. It's like moving slightly below your actual like flight speed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, well, I guess that does make sense. I'm gonna try my best to stay on course then.
Yeah. So would you try to basically like still follow the direction, or?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So all of a sudden you like immediately like spot as you like, because here's the thing, it moves in the direction it moves to your right, if you say, and you need to go left. So essentially when you go down, you basically see a massive broken down walls, an iron gate, and you see kind of Felra at the edge of the gate, and knives on what's it called, on a rock, and they're like having like eye to eye.
Belrat?
No, knives.
Yeah, but you meant Ira, right?
Ira, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Felra.
Did I?
Like, what are you doing here?
Oh no, my mind.
I was wondering, like, how did one of my characters come in?
Uh,
300,
there's more than one Felra.
600.
It's a start. I'll tell you
Yeah.
afterwards.
So yeah, Hodart, is there anything
I am going to land on the rock.
on knives as well?
Perch on knives.
Or on
Not
the
on
wall.
him.
Or on the
Or on the
walls.
wall. On the wall. Yeah.
Okay. All of a sudden, Ira, your gaze immediately shifts as like a shadowy being just kind of lands on the wall, just like plants itself.
Gargoyle.
And before you have a chance to react, all of a sudden the shadow disappears and you see Kendov.
You
Hodar.
mean Hodar?
Fuck! My brain is not working. I'm sorry.
I had a cool thing planned. All right.
So when am I moling out?
Oh no. So Ira, yeah, you're basically changing looks, and all of a sudden just plop Hodart on the wall. Uh, same reaction from Knives. He wanted to throw a knife at you, Hodar, but stops.
Yeah. I will release a pent up breath. Hold on. Thank goodness.
Yes. Knives.
Hmm.
The grass have some interesting things to say
You fucking
about.
don't say.
Um. Yes. And I was wondering if you could shed some light on where exactly we are.
He kind of chuckles to himself, almost banningly. Oh, this? This is father's home. The old one. Or, well, his parents' home, I guess. Hmm.
Well, that would explain why the grass know you, and they seem to be pretty bloodthirsty.
Oh. You don't know half the story, but anyway,
Also, I believe one of ours has already been claimed by them too.
yeah, the scream does entail something like that. So what now? He kind of looks at both of you. He looks like he's ready to throw a knife at both of you any second because he's like he has his hands wobbly and he's like looking for you for like an answer.
Well, right now I have. Well, I mean, he looks about. It's like, do we have a place to talk without prying ears?
In here, I do not know, but this is not exactly a good place to stay for long. Where the fuck are we anyway?
Oh, yes, about that. I did manage to fly up here. By the way, if you fly, gravity's very weird. Um, Out of this darkness, we appear to be in the astral sea.
What?
Yes.
For fuck's sake. Mm,
That place of dreams.
well, in any case, if we're in the astral sea, could you just fly us up out of here?
I mean, if. I mean, technically, yes,
No.
but.
No. I know. This is our escape plan. Fly up. Gotcha.
Yes. But it would be more advantageous to find the rest of the group.
I agree. He kind of looks at the grass, looks at the ground. Well, at least I just need to. Wait a minute. He kind of steps off the grass and looks like he casually walks back towards you, Ira, and then walks out. Huh.
Did the grass react?
It did. It just like immediately like it looks. It's like a giant magnet is pulling the grass towards it to the point it's like trying to reach it, but Knife just kind of walks casually by, walks past you, and just looks around and just looks at the just emptiness of void that goes down. Ah, so if we jump down, technically it would be in the astral sea. I like those odds. Okay, I got my escape route. Now let's go find the others before they. I don't know. This place gives me the creeps.
You're going to hear him talk. Say, "Okay, I have found 2. Now lead me to the others."
One of the arrows just kind of points at. One of the grass just kind of points in one direction and says, "Your lost innocent friend is by the gate. He's gonna. His blood will feed us all."
Remember, not until I've gathered them all.
So free.
As I point, said that way.
So free. You destroyed the first stone by just hammering it in. And you immediately see like a source of light. Like not a super beaming source of light, but like just light. You look through the hole and you see what seems to be like a section of a library, like a tiny library. The room is like maybe 10 by 15 feet. And what you see is 2 bookcases, scarcely any books, a lot of books opened up on the ground, candles that seem to be lit permanently by some sort of altar. And what you see.
Can I fit through or not yet?
Not yet. You just like see
Okay,
the light.
well, I'm gonna use polymorph. Transform myself.
Before you
fine.
say anything, maybe think about it.
Okay, fine.
And you see a very skinny, almost bone like tiefling in the middle of these books, rocking back and forth.
What does he look like? What color?
Pale, bony pale.
Is there any other details?
There is an altar. There's like it seems like it's devoted to something. There's plentiful of symbols. One symbol that is very prevalent is one of a sun. I would like you to roll me a religion check, if you will.
Will do, Captain. Okay. Let me just go back to my modifiers. Religion, you said, right? Okay. 18.
Okay. So you don't know what it belongs to. Just kind of there. And yeah, a bunch of candles surrounding a bunch of books surrounding this tiefling who's like naked. Like we're talking like he's bony skinny and he's just kind of rocking back and forth looking at the altar, not saying anything.
Okay. I think I have a better idea. I'm going to transform into a mosquito.
Okay.
To be unnoticeable. Actually, no. Wait. What am I saying? So from that crack, is there any sort of indication of a door or exit?
Nope. It seems like it's been sealed in. Hello?
Okay, so any expression from the fucker?
It looks like it's been a female tiefling. It is clutching something, a box. Its skin is pale. It doesn't have. It has enormous teeth. Like we're talking very sharp. And it does not have any eyes. What remains are darkened sockets. and what seems to be like streaks of like dried up blood all over its face.
Like it was eating something?
No, more like whatever happened to the eyeballs, it just spread across its face over the course of whatever.
Ah.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm guessing that if it could have heard me, it would have heard me banging with a hammer, right?
Yeah, most definitely. It's like from the hole in the wall to it's like less than 10 feet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
As I keep carving, I ask a single question. Who are you? If I may ask.
I am the lady of this house. Who wants to know?
Oh, just somebody who wandered in unknowing. Would you by a chance happen to know the exit of the building?
Why would you want to go out? We're surrounded.
Are you here of your own free will?
This is my house.
Well, you certainly don't look in shape. So I was wondering if you were all right.
I am fine. Be quiet. You're coming through the door, the windows.
Hmm. She said, "Be fine, be quiet. They're coming through the doors,
Doors through the
windows."
windows.
Are there windows, from what I can tell?
From what you see, there's none.
I'm actually going to do the polymorph thing. It's just to enter.
Okay.
A small creature just to enter. And once I'm inside, I'm dropping the polymorph. Anything else I can see from there?
Uh, a lot of a lot of in the one corner there's a handful of skulls that seem to belong to tieflings, and they vary in sizes. And there's like 12 of them. Additionally, yeah, all the books that you see that have been open, all the pages have rotten away. They're literally just like brownish remnants of what used to be a paper. The candles seem like they're like just been lit. And it doesn't seem like they have any wax pouring down. That they seem just fine. And the altar itself, while you see a massive symbol of like a golden star above the altar, on the altar itself, uh, there are plenty of these tiny tokens with the same symbol made of bronze, and you count like 7 of them.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm
with
guessing-
that, yeah. So you
Okay,
decide
yeah.
what you want to do. Then we're gonna go to Rograk. Rograk, my boy.
Hello.
Hello. You come across a massive group of shades stopping. And they seem, every time you say hello, you see their movement changes as if they're trying to get into something. And you see there's a massive barricade. And on the other side of the barricade, there are massive, heavily armored individuals with large, pointy sticks. And you basically see they are getting poked. Like the armored individuals poke the people, and you see the shades fall one by one. And with each fallen shade, you just hear this gasp of anger. And beyond the barricade, the barricade is translucent, you can pass through it. Beyond the gate, there's a few feet of just very nice marble that leads into a stairway. That leads towards like this very nice mansion of sorts.
Okay, go.
Go.
Yeah. Walk
Uh,
towards things.
Okay.
Hello.
Here's the thing. You walk past the barricade and you get like a feed before you all of a sudden just hit your snout against an invisible barrier. And all of a sudden this massive floating spark manifests in front of you and says, "Who goes there?"
Hello. Kind of lost. Don't know where I am.
There's a chuckle from the spark as it kind of floats around. It looks like it's kind of expecting, even though it doesn't have any facial feature. It says, "Ha! A kobold, a lovely kobold. Once entrance to the Lord's manor, is that it?"
I'm just looking for people.
Sure you are, sweetie. Sure you are. You see the grass around you?
Now that you mention it, I do know that there is grass.
They're very thirsty.
Then water them.
Well, if you say so yourself, so, Rograg, I would like you to roll me initiative.
Who here is worried about Grograk?
Additionally,
Bit.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
Rograg, let's roll initiative, if you will.
What's your initiative? This is gonna be interesting.
I don't know, 18.
27.
Oh, 27. Oh, nice. So, yeah, well, so what you basically see, Rograg, is all of a sudden the spark just kind of almost like it was massive, almost your size, and all of a sudden it just kind of floats up and just becomes small, like a head. And then you see it forms a body of full spark. It has a blade, like a machete type blade in one hand, and in the other there's like just another cracking spark of light. Additionally, those two pokey people you saw poking and were still poking, all of a sudden, there's the sensation of like cracking, like bones tearing. You look around and you see these two massive 8 foot tall constructs of bone with giant bonish claymores.
Is this necessary?
You're just gonna ask that. Um. So. Oh yeah. So for the rest of you, all hear the "Who goes there?" echo from Hodard's, Iris, and Knife's position in front of them where they were heading, and from Freeze to her left, or guess if she's in the chamber in front, like somewhere maybe 100 feet away.
Looking at the old crone. Listen, I need to get out and find the people that came here as well.
Did we
They
recognize
got-
the voice?
They got lost. I
No,
want to
you
find
don't.
them. So please, do point me towards the exit, no matter if it's to my. She does finger quotation, claw quotation doom or not.
She kind of chuckles. Do what you wish. That was the headmistress. She's outside, tending to the crowd. So Rogrek, let's play some music.
But Raxus, was there a window from when I entered?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay, well,
So yeah.
might have-
So I'll count the rounds. I'm guessing as soon as you hear that, you all book it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
No.
gonna go through a wall, I guess.
Go through the wall. Okay. No.
Through the
So
wall.
in that case, Rogrek, you're first.
First, you
Maybe
said.
I should go
Yeah,
first,
your
see.
initiative first.
I should I do initiative as well?
No. Once you get there, I'll roll. I'll
Okay.
make you roll.
I sort of like look at the two bony guys with the claymores, and I'll sort of turn around from this like weird person with the machete. I'll get both my hammers out. I will rage, and sort of like look over my shoulder as I'm gonna now bollock into one of the skeleton guys and be like, "It's almost like picking a fight with the wrong person is something that you choose to do."
Roll me
And
to
I'm gonna
hit.
like smack 5 times at one of these skeletons
Roll me to hit.
because I can.
Keep on swinging.
Keep on swinging.
First one's 52.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's 55.
Mm-hmm.
Third one's 49. Fourth one is 57. And the last one's 41.
41 misses. Additionally, I wanted to make sure that you roll a crit. So yeah, 4 hits. So
Yeah, right. Yes.
Sorry, 50 of AC. AC of 50?
no, 41
41 is the only one that
didn't
missed.
hit. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 42 or 43.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what my bloody damage was. 43, 40, 42, 38.
Okay, give me a second. I just need to do some math.
Nice job swinging those hammers.
All I do.
Okay. The one, it took some damage. It like you see immediately the cracks in its like whole body, but it's still standing.
I'm still standing. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so their turn. Both of them gonna attack recklessly at you.
Go for it.
Barbarian skeleton.
Oh yeah, this is something you guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So one hits. This is one person recklessly. So okay.
there was
I
one.
guess a natural 20 hits.
Yeah, but
Okay, so that's gonna be 101 magical slashing.
reduced by half.
51 then. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, give me a second. 51. Give me a second.
51.
Yeah. And then comes the second dudes. Okay. That works as well. Your AC is 31, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So 2 of them hit technically.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. 124, so 62. Okay. Okay, 62. you. And then for the, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw as the the headmistress would manifest a lightning bolt that starts to crackle in her hand and then releases just almost point blank. So dexterity saving throw.
Important question. Do I see this?
Yes, you do.
I get advantage. Because barbarian shit. So that would be 70.
You know?
I'm sure a 37 is fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. 1, 2. Okay, give me some.
Yeah, because charisma also adds to my saving throws.
You take 43. Oh wait, not 43. You take 21 damage.
Half that again.
Oh, half that again. Oh yeah, cause you're yeah.
Totem.
Yeah. Okay, so how much would it be? 11. So in total 73 points of damage. And you see it swing, but it just
what,
goes.
11 for the last bit, right?
Yeah. So essentially, you're swinging, and well, the headmistress swings at you with her scimitar, which just goes through you. It gives like a rippling lightning effect, but it's unfazed. Also, Ira, Hodar, you just see a sudden blast of lightning to maybe 20 feet to your left, just fucking crackle too, and just lighting all the grass on its path. Yeah, and with that, it's their turn. Over.
Again? Oh, okay.
No. Jeez. Yeah, so, Rograk, you're up still.
Fucking start doming.
Doman.
So then I started swinging. There is something I need to... Sorry, I need to double check the sign thing again. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, just start swinging.
Yeah, so
And then,
roll hit for critical. I mean, roll hit to see if you can hit it.
They attack recklessly, right?
Yep, so advantage. Let's go.
On literally everything.
Yeah, unless you want to go for the headmistress then.
Yeah, no, not yet. So, I was just making sure I got the right. So this is the first attack. Oh, that's one.
Oh, nat 20.
Just in case, roll me this.
Sorry?
Yeah, just roll to see if you actually can kill it. Because
Okay, that would be 48.
Oh yeah, roll critical. Ooh.
I don't. Don't have.
Oh,
really
that's
Oh.
gonna be wonderful.
Oh yeah.
because I only have 4 levels in barbarian.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind.
There's
51.
51 though.
Oh yeah. You bash to the side of it, and all of a sudden, like the chassis of the construct just kind of goes with the hammer, and the rest it just kind of crumbles like sand. And you're just kind of, the chest just kind of flops, and the rest just kind of cracks almost instantaneously, and just becomes pile of rubble.
And then the other 4 attacks. So 60 to hit. Well, no, actually that'll be. 13
Yeah,
plus
I'll
39.
take if it hits. So just keep going. That's a hit.
That will hit.
Wow.
That's 2,
3,
3,
4,
4.
Yep.
69, baby.
69! Nice!
Nice. Which then that will take, and then I'll use my bonus action one and smack it with the other hammer as well. Yeah, that'll hit. In which then. So, first bit of damage, second bit of damage, third bit of damage, fourth bit of damage, fifth bit of damage.
Okay. So the second construct.
And fuck it. Last one. Because I wouldn't know. Fuck it. Last one, I'll throw a Divine Smite in there. That's fun. That's some fun. I get second level spells. We'll do a second level one. Why not? That'll be... Is it undead?
No, it's not.
Okay. Additional 8 radiant, because why not?
Okay. So, yeah, it's essentially almost the same exact position as you left the first construct.
Yeah, you never
Anything
guess
else?
What's gonna happen? I'm gonna use action surge.
Oh God. Let's go.
Almost like people forget that I'm mainly a fighter.
I mean, you only been here once.
Dome, more doming.
Get dome, kid.
So
That's a
you
nat
are
20.
a fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Fighter, paladin, barbarian.
barbarian.
I would say if you wanna roll for a crit, you might kill him.
No, I'll have to roll it like this. Plus 31. Right, yeah, so it'll be 4d8 plus 31. 42.
Oh,
And then
yes.
the other hit
Yes.
would be that one. And then
So there's
I would-
there's only the headmistress left.
yeah, and I'll dump the other 3 attacks into her.
Okay.
So these are just
Just roll to see if it's a crit.
so there's crit.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nat 1
Yeah. Still hits.
and 17.
Okay.
that's-
Yeah. All hit.
First attack the 48, 31,
Wow.
47. And then 2 more,
Good idea.
38,
I'll be right
40. Done.
back.
Okay. Okay. So as you go for the hammers, it goes almost like well without motion because it's just hitting electricity, but it seems like it's taking something like the electricity on the body dies down, but it doesn't seem like it's doing the full effect on it. Give me a second. I'm just gonna need to write this down. Okay. So I would like all the rest of you roll me initiative as I finish something real quick.
Okay, roll initiative, you mean? You say?
Yep, the rest of you catch on that.
Okay. Why do I roll so low? Okay.
Don't worry, I have terrible
What's the
initiative.
command for dice parser again? Okay.
See.
So give me a second. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Free 18. Okay, give me a second. Okay. So, it's gonna use its legendary action, and you all of a sudden see this very finely dressed tiefling, like a shape exude out of the crackling lightning, and she looks like a very old, mature lady. She looks down upon you, Rograk, and you see the left hand where there's lightning. There's a bell, and she starts ringing it and says, "Guards! We got intruders! Guards!" And all of a sudden, you see with the ringing, the same ripple starts to echo, and you look around and you see these heavily armed people running towards you, and all of a sudden they start to just mid-run change into these same familiar beasts. So to put in perspective, now it's Knife's turn. And give me a second.
Oh yeah, Rograk is now red and is like a flurry of hammers.
Yeah. So essentially, you. Give me a second. I'm just gonna hold it. Oh! Missed. No, actually hit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Give me a second. Okay. So what you basically see, Rograk, as the bell happens, you just see all of a sudden this very nice mithril dagger, almost like a kitchen blade, just whiz past you and into the chest of this headmistress. And she like kind of recoils for a bit, and she tries to, like, with a glare, just looks at the direction where the dagger came from. Ira, you're up. The last thing you saw was immediately, like, the ringing of the bell, the silhouette that is fighting Rograk, and these three constructs just materializing. They look very similar to the ones you fought in the monastery.
How large is the battle? How does the battlefield look like?
It is like in front of you, 20 feet. There is the first construct. Then there's Rograk 5 feet after him, and in front of Rograk there's the headmistress. That is surrounded by two more guards. And it's wide enough. It's like 40 feet clearing.
40 feet clearing.
Yes.
What is outside of that clearing?
Remnants of what used to be probably like a gate, like a very nice fancy what's it called? Like an iron gate to keep off people.
Okay. So the enemies are clumped up in and attacking Rograk.
Yes. Rograk is in the middle of this.
I have a very good question. The meta magic feature, shielded spell, can
Yes.
protect a creature from. Is it all the damage? Or just
Yes.
the first instance of damage?
It's all damage.
All damage. Okay. And I guess, and yeah, you can't stack that with any other meta magic. Okay. Then, let's see. Echoed spell, is that the action or that's a held action? Let's see.
It's a hold action.
It's a hold action. Can you cast quicken spell at the same time as another meta magic, or how does that work?
No. If you use Quicken Meta Magic, you use Meta Magic once. Because you can use only
Okay.
Meta Magic once per turn. But you can use Quicken Meta Magic, then use a spell on top of it. just without meta magic.
Yeah, I can do that. That's the best. So what I will do? I runs forward and sees Rograth being attacked, and she will put a wall of fire around the enemies, hitting them with the initial blast, and using shielded spell to shield the Rograth from the damage of the spell.
Okay.
You don't have to.
She doesn't
Shield
know
that.
to.
I came out of fire.
Yeah, it came out of fire. Yes, I did
She's
see that.
overprotective. Feel the fact that she cares about you.
So she's just going to protect me from the fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could otherwise use maximized spell.
Would probably recommend doing that one.
I will use maximized spell because that is more fun.
Okay, so what are you gonna use?
I used an 8th level wall of fire on the enemies
Ooh, with
Of course.
maximize?
for maximize. Because I can use the sorcery points to maximize.
Yes, I know. So you're basically engulfing everyone, right?
Yeah. The 64
Including
damage.
Rograk? Wait.
Yeah.
Fire's. Oh.
So how much damage an 8th level firewall does? Because I just
No, a wall of fire.
Fire good for Rograk.
That is 64 damage.
Next to a firewall or a flaming
Okay.
orb, you're
Okay,
invincible.
All,
Rograk.
all of a sudden, you just see the entire like the surrounding area just fucking, just the wall rises up and just engulfs everything. You too. So you, since you have absorption to fire, you get 32 hit points back.
Constant.
And that is I think it's dexterity saving throw
Give me a second.
to have the effect.
I choose to fail.
Yeah, he chooses to fail. Fire good. All of a sudden, you just feel comfortable. It's like,
Just
Okay.
this ball of rage is now lit on fire, and he's like,
Okay. Let's see
Wonderful.
though. So for the constructs dex saves, does 23 succeed?
23 succeeds.
Okay.
If they beat an 18, they succeed.
Okay, 2 failed, 1 succeeds. So they take half damage, right?
Yeah, half damage. 5, let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is plus 4. Yeah, 8. No, 98 damage actually.
98. Oh god.
That's 9 times 8. 72, and then half of that, which is 36.
do I get another 36 points of healing? Ah!
It's 36 points of healing. Let's go.
I can still use my bonus action. I can cast. No, I can do that again. With a bonus action.
No, because it's a concentration spell, so you would need to.
Yeah, I would. Let's see.
Anyway, yeah, all of a sudden, all of it engulfs. Rograk, you are feeling good. Also, the headmistress seems to be engulfed by the flame, but it seems unfazed by it at all. With that, Free, you basically run into the. I'm a healer, man. You run towards the a sudden lightning bolt and a bunch of like sounds of fighting. You just run through like what seems to be like barricades that have been destroyed over time and basically
So I couldn't just go through the roof.
no
Going 100 miles per hour.
no there's
Okay.
there's a roof yeah,
Fair
and
enough.
going out you just see all of a sudden just a light will just sprouts up and everything is on fire in front of you. What would you like to do?
Do I see the back of a very tall? What was the name of the thing? Gatekeeper, caretaker,
Headmistress.
headmistress.
Yeah, you see like the back of this like large silhouette, maybe 8-9 feet tall. Just half of its form engulfed by this fire.
I can easily go around it without triggering anything, right?
Wait, Danger is a bonus action. Can I use that as well as a bonus action?
Do what now?
Sanctuary on myself as a bonus action.
No,
Oh, okay.
because
I have 150 feet of flight. Wonder what I'm gonna do with that.
Oh, you're gonna just fucking okay. You're gonna just. I mean, here's the here's the thing. The fire is the fire is everywhere. It just kind of engulfs like the general location. You can fly over where you would be flying, just across through it.
Above it definitely. But let's see.
Free.
What?
Roll me a strength saving throw. As you fly above, all of a sudden you lose the sensation of gravity.
I have an idea, but that's a horrible idea. Okay, so
If Hodar got fucking lifted up, I wonder how Free's gonna do.
actually, I could literally just
I wouldn't
railgun
suggest
myself.
doing
That's the
that.
bad part.
Best part
But
is you don't.
I don't know. Okay, you said strength, right?
Strength save.
Okay.
Oh god! Holy shit! Okay, okay. All of a sudden, Hodar, you just see like a silhouette, like the glow of the Free's white feathers somewhere across the fire, and all of a sudden you see her fly, and all of a sudden you just see her fucking gone.
Okay, wait a second.
No. Before
No, Araxis, I have a question. I have greater dark vision, and this seems to be magical darkness, isn't it?
This is
What
not...
can I see?
Well, first of all, you basically see a very destroyed courtyard that like goes down into like it just goes down into this field and seems to be just encompassing by another wall, and you see bits and pieces where it's all of a sudden just ends and stuff just floats in the air. Additionally, as you take flight, all of a sudden the gravity like just stops and you just bolt forward, but you stop just in the nick of time. You're still in the darkness. You look around, you look up, the sky is dark, you are surrounded by a bunch of floating stones, and you feel the notion that like the whole thing is moving away.
Huh. Okay. I'm going to bolt back down towards, if I can see my allies.
You can get 70 feet away from like above everyone, but yeah.
Okay. I'll do this. I'll use the anti-gravity to my whim. One very strong, like I'm giving myself a head start on just freaking flying down towards Ira, Hogarth, and Knives. Like, how fast am I gonna go with all that?
Well, I'm saying you're gonna be 70 feet from the ground because you caught yourself on, but you already used your movement speed to. Yeah.
I didn't use all of it.
You used all of it to make sure that you don't go, I don't know, half a mile away.
Fair enough, but okay. Well, I'm gonna use Dimension Door to arrive right next to Ira and the others, making sure to, skip the part about the fire. And after using that, I'm going to yell out to Rograk, pick an element!
Rograk.
He's doused in fire. He's gone.
No, because this was a proposition for Dragon's Breath.
Fire. There you get healed.
There's enough fire. I give him the cold breath with the tails. With the tails. Let me just dimension doors. fourth. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Tales of Brood. Tail of the Dragon. The target spews fire. Oh, wait, no.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it is just fire. But inspiration die fell. No. Never mind then.
Okay, Hodart, you're up.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I wasn't even done.
And this is everybody, right?
Uh,
That we have now found everybody, right?
yeah, you see Free flying above you, but slowly like drifting away. You see Rograk. You don't know
Come
what's.
back down.
Wait.
free!
Hey. Wait a second. I thought I dimension door back.
You did,
Okay.
but they saw you just fucking. They're up. And then
Yes.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to go to that the knives and say, "Do you have any metal from the?"
you don't know where Knives is. He's stealthing.
I'm going to just say, "If you have any metal from the world, from the place we just went in, I do have an escape plan." And I am going to head on over to where Rograk is.
You're gonna go into the fire?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm just going to say, everybody group up.
Blender time. I am
And
entering
I'm
the
going
blender.
We're not leaving yet, are we? So far, it's going well.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
I'm like,
Hodart?
wait, when you
I'm
say
gonna
so
say
far,
I
it's going-
have access to plane ships, so that's my. bit.
Why?
I mean, if we want to,
We don't want to escape right now.
Okay, well then.
It's an emergency
go-
situation escape. Not
Fine
now.
then. I'll summon my two. Use my staff to summon two stone elementals
Okay.
and have them assist Rograk.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
As you're like summoning the elementals, like Rograk's face like points out, like pops out of the fire, and he's like, "This is fun!" And then he flies back.
Summon them outside the fire, inside the fire.
Yeah. No, I'm in the fire.
Oh boy.
That is stone elementals.
Okay. So. Okay, let me check something. Well. Oh. Poor bastard. So, so for Rograk, they're the three consort that are surrounding you. They would like to hit you recklessly. So let's see. So 3 of them recklessly. Ooh.
I'm at me, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so this is first one. One hits with a natural 20. Okay. Second. Give me a second. So. 51 damage, my good sir.
Have.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, theoretically, it's 51 in total because it was a crit, so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so
Wait, if
51.
you rolled 51 from the actual crit, you still need to have it.
No. He rolled 51, which is a critical of 102, but it's half because.
Oh, I've been doing crits wrong then. I should have been doing a shit ton more damage.
No. I counted how much damage you do with crits. Don't. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so now the second thing. Oh god, that was wrong. Give me a second. Okay. Oh god. Okay, 1 hits. 2 hits. Let's go. Okay. So this is gonna be 62 to you. This is halved already, 62. And now for the third one. Let's see. Okay. 2 hit again. Goddamn. $99, so 50.
Eh,
Yeah. How much HP you have at the moment?
571.
Okay.
He's like, how much HP? Give big number.
You're in a wall of fire. Let's see how much you heal back.
It is.
Yeah, 500. Give me a second. 500.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make a quick roll to see if somebody can succeed at that save. Ooh. God damn it. All of a sudden, you just see a bolt of lightning just streak to the side and hitting no one, and then you just hear just a sudden fuck.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Did the enemies lose their turn? And the end their turn?
yeah, the enemies end their turn.
Then they take fire damage again.
Okay.
And the maximize spell, it only works on the first damage, right? Or not all damage, or
All damage.
all damage. Then
Nice.
they take 64, no, 71 or 36, depending on if they save or not.
I mean, technically they're standing in the fire, so they're not gonna succeed. Because they're automatic fail. Because you need to get out, and they're not getting out.
Striking's 36.
Yeah. So.
Nine!
So
Find the old corpse.
Okay, before we go, Rograg. Yeah, you're feeling fucking solid. I mean, you got whacked, but you're feeling the fire is nice. All those constructs surrounding you are starting to like crack on their own volition from the fire, while you're like sunny and
Okay, let's
fine.
go.
Yeah.
So is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Dome time.
Don't.
Except,
Motherfucker.
Somebody watches Stimpy and it fucking shows.
okay, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just like start smacking the big lady person, the one that
Yeah.
is controlling everything. Let's see, 1, 2. I'm just gonna hit her with all my attacks.
Okay.
That's 4, 5, and then my bonus action 1.
Okay, so she has a legendary action, and she uses 2 of them after 2 first attacks, and it's the how dare you! As soon as you hit one, there's a backhand that comes after from her, but her backhand, she uses her hand to backhand you, but all of a sudden there's just massive these fangs where her knuckles should be, and she just kind of hits you with them. Let's see, 2 times.
Automatic hit?
No, not automatic. It's 2 hit, but let's see. 35.
35 would hit.
Yeah, okay, and it's gonna be
Why is it advanced?
no, 2 hits. One time you hit, reaction, legendary action, hit.
Alright,
Second time, that's it. That's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's hard.
Yeah. So no. This is 31 divine damage. It goes straight
That was
through.
divine.
Yes. So you just feel this like sensation of like cutting into your scales like a backhand across the face. Yeah, but yeah, all your damage, all of them hit. So roll to hit.
Right. By the way, on every single one of these, I'm going to put a psionic strike into them.
Sure.
So there's 6 psionic strikes in this as well. and I'll do them afterwards. So first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, and then a psionic strike.
Does anybody else have the idea of polymorphing that thing and then throwing it into the astral planes? Astral sea, I mean.
6, 12, plus my intelligence.
I think it will just get away when the polymorph ends.
What's 6 times 7? My
I mean,
brain's
how
gone.
would they get back?
6 times 7 is 42.
40. And then that much psychic damage on top.
Okay, give me a second. Oh god. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. I'm just writing this down.
How
Um,
big is she?
He's about 9 foot tall.
I'm just like
okay.
smacking hammers.
Yeah.
I overestimated.
Yeah, and then of course, give me a second. So, yeah, Grograk, you hit it. She looks displeased, but it recoils with each hit, but not as much as you think. But the final psionic, she lets out this horrid screech.
Action surge.
Oh my god!
Yes!
And that's going to be 5 more attacks with 5 more psionic strikes.
Oh my god!
You created this monster, not me.
I know,
Wonderful.
I know. I'm proud of it.
I'll reckless these ones. No, I know.
No, I don't.
Why not? This is everything.
Because even level
Because
32, he
they
can
all
get
get-
fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
that'll hit. And then I'll be 2d8 plus 35 times. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5. And then I need 5 more psionic strike. So that'll be 5d12 plus 5 times 7.
35.
35. 72.
How do you want to do this?
Wonderful.
Just honestly, no one can see what's happening really because of the wall of fire.
Yeah.
But every like odd moment, like you just hear this crack of a hammer, and then a screech of psychic energy, and another crack, screech of psychic energy, and then you just hear this maniacal laughter of a tiny kobold
Worry.
as this as this freaking thing is just being pummeled to death. It's just all you hear is.
I kind of lean towards Ira. Well, remind me to not get on his bad side.
That's it.
Concentrates on the fire and grimace as he says that.
Okay. So, yeah. So as soon as you hit the final screech, there's like a sanitary screech from the thing, and all of a sudden the electricity fades, but the shade remains, and it kind of not bows but gets on her knees before like almost collapsing, and you hear a faint "Forgive me, Master," as it collapses on the ground and just starts to disappear into this like spectral glitter, and all the constructs immediately just shut down, like mid swing just stop, and because of the firewall they just start to just collapse and burn down. Combat is now officially over.
We'll leave through the fire, and I'm like, hello.
Now, quick question. Do I see the...
You can stay in the fire and heal up. Okay.
Yes, let's stay in the fire. Heal up. How
Uh,
many, does that last for a minute?
that was 2 turns that was active, and it lasted for 1 minute.
So that'll be 8 more.
Why were we even here?
That'll be like that'll put me basically to full.
36 times 8.
Yeah, that'll put me to full.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you just kind of, I just imagine you come out of the fire and you like feel the coldness. You just like kind of backtrack a bit, like
Yeah, it's like hello. Ah, it's a bit chilly. Give me a minute.
yeah. But yeah. And you just hear just like wait, through the flames, and as the flames subside, you just see Griselda with her weapon drawn. It's like fuck.
Oh,
Ah,
hey, Griselda. Yes, you missed it. Sorry.
Hmm.
I could.
She
Why do?
she just silently stares at like the remnants. And when I say remnants, it's like just like a spot where the tiefling fell.
Wait, could I have soul caged Dad? Oh well, too bad.
Too bad.
so what's plan? I just kept walking around, and then this lady spoke to me, and then
Oh.
she like tried to attack me, and then I don't know.
Okay. So all of a sudden you just see just through behind you, Hodar, you just see knife just come through, and you see he got directly impacted with a bolt, and you see there's like some places in his face that has like scorched burn marks, and he does not look too good.
Do you want help?
Yes, I do want help.
All
Ira
right.
cast heal on him.
No. Ira, let me handle this. Let me
Okay.
handle this one. I cast regenerate. Because why not? So one creature heals for it lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
He's gonna be full.
Mm.
Oh yeah, 4d8 plus
If we enter
15
combat soon.
per
he will heal.
round. So yeah, no.
Yeah, immediately you see the pain panted breaths kind of ease up, and he just kind of looks at like the place where the tiefling was, and he kind of like lowers his head with a laughter. What a bitch! In this place and in real life.
Sorry, who was she?
Who was she to? Can somebody find the corpse of the elf?
What elf?
What else?
The mage that got us here. The one that died.
What?
Knife just kind of looks around. I count all of us minus the two lackeys of the seas. I assume one of them got pierced, then none of you. Ah, good. Oh yeah,
I don't know what
house.
elf you're talking about.
House.
I saw the owner of the house.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Very bony, no eyes, naked. And the place around is just rotting.
I read a book about that once. It was something called Dark Souls. It was pretty good.
I had every time as soon as I saw that place, I was like, this feels like Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
I read a book about that. It's called Dark Blows, Dark Foes, something like that.
I think we should probably not do that. But
Why
anyway,
does your voice keep changing?
doesn't I was out of game.
Okay.
Voice
Okay.
modulator.
I need to tell you something. So this fucking place, by irony or some sort of fucking cruel twist of fate, is the same mansion that I inhabit.
I'm sorry. Excuse me?
Previously it was owned by the father, as you call it. His name is Elk. Like literally, like elk, the animal.
This guy
I
was
ate
like
one of
chuckle.
those last night.
I heard. Anyway, it's his ancestral home. There was a riot about 50 something years ago, and everybody was displeased about his parents. People were whispering of witchcraft, of treachery, of communing with things that they should not.
Okay, so they were ostracized and then they decided to just leave and be here.
No, they brought young potential candidates which never to be seen before after they entered the banner. They asked all sorts of things, all sorts of materials, requested service from all kinds of shady individuals. And one day they just had the populace had enough. So they stormed the manor, killed everyone, and then burned the thing to the ground.
And you reconstructed it and now living in it.
He just gives you like a smug smile. Well, it was almost dirt cheap.
You could say that of ashes and
Oh,
Arax,
mhm.
uh, where did this take place? In the this plane or in the real world?
You're asking me as a DM or?
Yeah, I'm asking if Ira has heard about this since she is from a past.
Nope.
Okay.
You have not heard. Because you think I've never been here, so you would know.
Okay. I'm going to
We'll be
start
right
leading.
back, but Hodorth wants to make a history check on that.
Okay.
Okay. So, you know what? Uh, Knives. Was she the only one that guarding this place?
I don't fucking know. It's been so long. Let me see. He was a bitch. There was a tutor for Elk and his sister. His sister did not make it. He had a mother. He had a father. But the father, or the master, as he kind of looks at the manor now, was the one, the main suspect of the experiments, the cursed communes.
Right. Anyways, should we go in? I know exactly the room to go to ask some questions. Also, Rex, I have to clear this out in my head. Like how far can I see and what do I see? Like,
Okay,
is it
you
just a
see
dark
everything.
sky?
You see everything. You see a manor in disrepair. You see broken down walls and some just missing, and you seem like it's like you're in a bubble, a voidy bubble somewhere. And beyond that void bubble, you don't see anything else. But this is like all dead plains with a few trees all in between, a bunch of like rubble just kind of slightly floating above, minding their own business, and this manor that is like the centerpiece of it.
Do I see the emerald the platinum seas Lackey just wandering around aimlessly?
Nope, you don't see anything. You know, one of them got by the number count that everybody's
Do I see a
here.
corpse anywhere?
Nope.
No.
You heard it. You heard it. Now, looking where you are, you realize that somewhere within the manor, somewhere deeper, that's where you heard the scream. All of you. Well, for free, you see that, but for else, it's still 60 feet darkness.
Okay. I can see pretty clearly that there's really nothing else out here. Uh, I suggest y'all follow me. Come on now. I'm heading towards the where I exited the mansion, and I keep my wings out so they can see. You know, make I make sure to flaunt my colors or lack thereof.
Uh huh. So yeah.
I'm just like still. There's like Rograk is still chuckling from the fight in that sort of like weird like Joker-esque way.
We live in a
Yeah,
society,
He's
and
like,
it shows.
Looking at Griselda, don't worry. I'm sure there's plenty more fighting to do.
Yeah, I hope so. So I have a question because it's almost been 4 hours. Are you good with the call it?
Already?
Yeah.
I got a scoot. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yep.
Oh
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling pretty tired.
Oh yeah. News
Okay.
to everyone. Kron left the server.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, he's not gonna
Yeah,
be playing anymore.
let's just keep it going.
Anyway, yeah, no, we're calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you want to roll? History check. Let's go.
Dang.
Me?
Yeah.
I already did.
Wh-
The
what
dice
you wa-
roller.
Yeah, what you wanted to know, because you never
About-
told me.
I was just about the place to see if it matched any of in the history.
Jesus Christ, a manor. Well, to put in perspective, there's a handful of manors that, like it's like almost like a telltale of like a corrupt lord account that goes power hungry or tries to achieve immortality and starts dealing in dark pacts. It's not exactly uncommon, but like there is some sort of notion that you see in this thing before, like the description of how everything looks, the tieflings being involved, but you don't know any specific names. You like there's something in the back of your mind that you probably seen this before, but you don't know specifically like what's so special about it, because it's a broad spectrum of how many powerful, power-hungry nobles struck a deal with abyssal or demonic fiends for power. So yeah, with that, you got anything else to say, or you want to call it and just say whatever you want for 20 seconds before I'm shutting the stream down with no survivors?
Let's go raid an old lady's house.
I'm a healer.
I'm a healer, literally.
Fiery ball of rage.
Also, who wants a free trip throughout the astral sea?